Hello everyone, welcome to a live stream. It's me, it's Tiny Peter, and we've already had some subs. I need to replay those in just a moment, but hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for subbing. The hype train's on its way, it's leaving the station. We've got 2 minutes left to get 40%. You guys have been busy while we were on the Go Live Soon page.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of canuts.
That's me, yes.
Hello Master Jedi Tiny Peter Austin.
Hello.
How are you? How was your day? Excited for today's stream. Hope you're having a great day.
Turn this down a bit. It's a bit bright in my face. Thank you very much to Stephen Skodas, I believe that was, with the 100 bits. That's very kind, Stephen. Thank you so much for sending those over. I've had a lovely day, and I'm looking forward to this. I can use the bucket, and I'm gonna. That really took me by surprise. I realised how frequently we seem to encounter buckets in video games, and I can't not have. I'll use the bucket. So that has now been added at the expense of. Are you cheating? Are you cheating? Because we also have cheetah. Where is it? Can I just press? Can I just do this?
Cheetah.
Yeah, cheetah. So we didn't need 2 cheats, and I thought I'd mix it up a bit. We've got enough Rick Mail on there. Well, you can never have enough Rick Mail, let's face it, but there you go. So, thank you to... Hang on, replay.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you, my darling. The Firewall
Both his
for...
legs.
Oh, jeez, you guys. Thank you very much to the Firewall for the sub there. Thank you so much for... It's your first sub. It's a tier 1. It's your first month. Thank you very much indeed for joining the flock as a sub and not simply as a follower.
The results have been incredible.
Incredible, but as a subscriber. And also the same goes to...
Thank you, my darling.
Radiohead. B Radiohead. Thank you so much indeed for your sub. And that was a first time sub as well. And it was via Prime. So that's even better. Or just as good. I don't know which is better. I don't care. It's a sub. And I care very much about the fact that you are here. That's the most important thing. However you choose to do it. We've got some new emotes. We got Bonk. We've got a Bonk now. We do have waiting in the wings. I don't know if it's been approved yet by Twitch. Bonk randomly got approved like a few minutes before we went live, maybe 10 minutes before we went live. I'm waiting for Pay the Mods to be approved. Animated ones you have to get approval for, but seemingly not static ones. So there you go. It's there. Pay the Mods is available. Of course, that won't encourage me to pay the mods, but I did work very hard on that. Those are actually dollar bills spinning in the background, but you can't really tell because it's so small. I think if you zoom in on the chat with your scroll wheel, you can kind of start to get a bit of an impression of what that is at full screen, at full size. But anyway, that's fine. So, hello and welcome to everyone. Thank you so much for your generosity, your bits, and so on. And it's good to see you. It's nice to have you all here. Shout outs to Cooley Wooley, C. Bennett, Lloyd, Milesy, Dr. Goblin, Zombili.
Wow! I am not an animal.
And Lobrotovich.
I am Crash Bandicoot.
Plus Raiders. Flipping 30 of you. Thanks so much, Raiders. Thank you, Lord B, for the raid. You'll be very pleased by one of the new emotes, Lord Brotovich. We now have the option to emote our way towards paying the mods. It doesn't necessarily translate to real money for you, but it's there, and you can have a great time. Trialing badges there as well, using it. Hello, Raiders. We're playing some Bugs Bunny Lost in Time today, and we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. The clue is in the name. Lost in wonderful time. We've got a Cheetah Austin as well. We've got loads more. So, there. How exciting. It is the thought that counts, Gonzo Noises. You're absolutely right. Hello to Gemesis. You're not very late at all. I only went live at 7:30 because there was a big ticket sale happening over at Vidiots at 7 o'clock. So well done to most or all of you for coming here at the correct time. If you came here early, I hope you've not been waiting around for half an hour doing nothing. I hope you've been enjoying your evening in some other way. Lovely. So, nice to see you. To see you nice, let's play some Bugs Bunny Lost in Time with the Duck Station emulator, shall we? Right, boot that up. And I can... That's it. Hang on, wait, let me move my chat. Knuts. Thank you so much, Benson Boy, for the Knuts there. That's very nice of you. I understand you're quite expert in the collection of Knuts. That's me. I am an expert in Knut collection. Right, so here we are. We're in. I randomly had 5 bits. Well, I appreciate you giving them to me. That's very nice indeed. We need 100 clocks for this. How are we doing? We've got 39 clocks. Okay, so we've got a new level. So for those who didn't catch up, who haven't caught up on the last stream, if you weren't here or if you've not seen the VOD, this is Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. We're lost in time. This is our time machine. And we're collecting little clock symbols in order to unlock modern day, which I think is, hang on, this one? 120. Is that the maximum? Yeah, I guess that's it. So that's what we're looking for, or maybe more. I don't know. That might actually. Well, yeah, yes. I think this is the future, Dimension X, which we will unlock today. We only need 1 more clock, and then yeah, clearly we need 120 total to get back to Bugs's time, present day. Peter Lost in Time. That's me. Bugs Bunny Austin Time. But we've unlocked a few eras now. Stone Age, Medieval Period, the Pirate Years, the 1930s. So, and I believe where we left off, back in the Pirate Years here, we've been unlocking levels. So we can now, I think, say Ollie Ollie Oxen Free.
Ollie Ollie Oxen Free.
Which makes us jump. Because that's how it works, right? And if I kick this thing open, his jaw falls off. I've had that issue before. Dimension keys. Yeah, that's it. So we've now unlocked a level in here. Is the rabbit hole open? Yes, it is. So we've got Follow the Red Pirate Road. And then we've also got When Sam Met Bunny over here, which is a short one. This is just like a boss fight. So we can encounter Sam, see what he wants to do. This is it's very Assassin's Creed, this one. Naval Warfare, which is where 2 belly buttons go at each other. I managed to catch the VOD of this a few days ago. I never even knew this existed. I'd have loved playing this as a kid. Bugs was always my favourite Looney Tune. Yeah, I think I only... Oh! So I can catch his cannonballs and fire them back in. That's how it works. Yeah, I only discovered this because I think someone I knew had it. I don't think I ever heard about it, kind of... I never saw it advertised or anything, you know. Oh, and then we go down below, and he sends little TNT barrels with sails on them, but I can blow them back. Hey, why did I just take damage? Oh, he's panicking. There we go. Oh, I didn't lose health. I actually gained health. I got a little carrot out of it, I think. Here we go. No, it's gonna blow it back. I think I actually can sort of do a better job if I let it come close and then absolutely send it back like that. Got a golden carrot out of that. Oh, catch it. Okay, so today was the release of a second batch of tickets for the Podiots live show. If you're a Podiots fan, that is. If you're not, that means nothing to you. Feels quite loud, this level, but might just be me. And hang on. I'm going to let them get real close, because then you can send them back way quicker.
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. Hang on. This is not a good time for me to be reading names. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I mean, I want to give you your juice. And okay, we got him. Right. Pause. There we go. Thank you for the follow there. That was from Cabin Shady. Will the real Cabin Shady please stand up? Has anyone ever said that before? Probably. So sorry about that. But yeah, the Podiots tickets went live today. Vidiotsofficial.com/live. I don't know if there are any tickets left. I've not seen how we went on selling out that time. I love selling out. See my sponsored video on YouTube the other day? I'm a big sellout. Great! So now we've unlocked some level that required 40 clocks. Oh, the first of Dimension Keys. That's right. So there we go. We got Yosemite Sam. Here's Merlin. Moyle.
Great. Just perfect. You have completed this level.
More than 70% sold out. Good to hear.
Let me save your position.
You can save my position any day of the week. Swoosh.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Goodbye, Mile. Off he goes. Right, so we could do another pirate level, or we could... I think we'll start with this one, because then we can mix it up a bit and go to the future. Or is Dimension X the future? I don't know if it is. It's just another dimension. But we are time travelers, not necessarily dimension travelers. But then, you know, is it the fourth dimension? Maybe. Who knows? I totally would have bought a ticket if I didn't live thousands of miles away and had a passport. Well, don't worry about it. It will be recorded, so that's fine. Oh, here's Bugs. Right. Sam absolutely saw you there. Oh, isn't the music good? The way it sort of syncs up with his jumping and his stepping. That's nice. It's clearly the 10th dimension. Fair enough, yeah. In Roman numerals. Kid, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's selling out. Krusty the Clown or Peter Austin. That's right. No, I actually, I should say actually that I'm more than happy. I was very happy to. Which one was it? Not that one. No. So on YouTube, I did get sponsored by Surfshark and Incogni over 2 different videos, but actually it's the same company. So Incogni is just an extra sort of spin-off of Surfshark. So it was actually a single sponsor for 2 videos, which was nice. And I'm a bit picky actually. I was absolutely happy to go with that one because I've used Surfshark before. That's my VPN of choice for, you know, when I'm committing crimes. No, not for when I'm committing crimes, but for when, you know, I actually want to just surf the internet and not have to, like... I don't even mind doing age verification. Why can't I push this? Any of this? I should be able to... Do I have to press a button to push stuff? Oh yeah, you do. I thought you just pushed up against it, but anyway. I'm not even like that... I don't mind that much with all this age verification stuff we've got going on in the UK. I mean, it's not great. I do think it's kind of heavy-handed, but, you know, it could be worse, right? But... oh, I can't take this with me. Oh, do I have to make some like, stepping stones appear here? I probably do, don't I? What I do mind, though, is that some websites, understandably, don't want to have to, like, handle a load of people's age verification data. Oh, can I take this with me? Bring this with me? No, there's going to be another one in that chest, isn't there? And so you don't even have the choice. Sometimes they're like, you know what, this is more trouble than it's worth. We're just not going to make our service available now to people in the UK. As far as I can tell, Imgur, or Imgur, unless there's something you have to... Maybe if you have an account, it might make a difference. But when I'm surfing Reddit now... Surfing. What a cool use of the verb surfing. When I'm surfing Reddit now... a whole bunch of images that people have posted that they've hosted on that site, Imgur, just don't show. And if you click on the link, it just gives you like a... Not a 404, some other error message. So, you know, that kind of sucks. And, you know, even if you're perfectly willing to hand over your age verification data to various websites, which, you know, I've done on occasion, but I don't always like to do, because you just know it's not going to be handled. It is going to be leaked and breached, but whatever. Yeah, even if you're in favor of doing that to protect the kids, which I suppose I am in principle, it sucks that certain websites just don't want to touch it. I understand why they don't want to touch it, but it sucks. So VPN's good for that. It's the main reason I use it. So yeah, Surfshark, they got in touch. They said, "Hey, would you like to? Can we sponsor you?" I was like, "Hell yeah! I already use your service, so that makes sense to me." And I have got another sponsor coming up in June for a product that I'd been looking at for a long time, thinking, "Oh, I really want that. I really want that thing. When shall I spend the money on that thing?" And then the people behind the thing just messaged me out of the blue via an agent and said, "Hey, we like your channel. Can we send you the thing and you can like talk about it?" I was like, "You're joking? What? I wanted the thing anyway." So, as much as I joke about being a sellout, it does actually matter to me quite a lot what I endorse. So so far, 2 products or services that I actually really use or wanted to use. Great. I feel good about it. You know, I've not had to, like, yeah, jokes aside, I've not had to sell out very much, which is lovely. Where am I taking? Oh, can I bounce on this man? Yeah, I talked last stream about how inconsistent this game can be, particularly with those specific pirates, or Pacific pirates, depending on which seas they're sailing on, or oceans. And that's another case in point. We have not had a bouncy one before. We've had bouncy enemies and used them to get up to platforms, but we've not had a bouncy pirate. It just makes it up as it goes along, this game. Anyway, it's a brand new car. Yeah, that's right, Enthusiasms. Porsche got in touch with me and they were like, "Hey, can we sponsor you?" Is it Raid Shadow Legends? Love Honey sponsor incoming. Hey. Very cheeky. Yeah, the age thing sucks. Totally get the reasons for it. Let us protect the children, but it's sad that certain major, like, websites that I used to use are now like, we're not dealing with the UK anymore. Okay, I can't go through there. I guess it's opened inside here. I'm just working out how to get this clock symbol to appear in the middle. Only caught the start of the last stream. Did we manage to complete the challenge mod with little problems, or was the end even worse? The end was great. I won't spoil it because it's quite a good reveal. But the final boss, we were speculating for a while as to what it might be. You know, would Ripto be gigantic, or would he be small, like tiny, because that would make him hard to hit, or would I have to do it in without taking any damage again, like I did with Gulp? And we were all very much taken by surprise. Oh, there's the... Oh, damn it. Oh no, I've dropped the clock. Okay, can I just kill this thing? Will it respawn? Is the question. Right, quick. Get the wheel. It's not about protecting children, it's about some people not liking that other people look at porn on the internet. Well, I think on paper it is about protecting children. I don't think that they introduced the legislation because they actually just don't like that people look at porn on the internet. I'm not saying I'm in favor of, like, you know, censoring stuff for adults and restricting access. Like, I agree that, like, if someone came out and said, hey, you know what, I've decided that you shouldn't be allowed to look at, you know, perfectly harmless types of pornography, then yeah, I'd be like, alright, I mean, it's not really going to affect married man Peter Austin, but, you know, I understand why that would be problematic, you know. You shouldn't be restricting things like that if, you know, they are the harmless variety. But I think the idea very much was at least posited as, oh yeah, kids are accessing this stuff. I hope you're married. Yeah, I certainly am. TP doesn't have to worry because he has his special magazines. That's right. I do have my Morris Dancing magazines. I've lit the north, east, and west. Now what? Oh, hang on. Was there another one in here? There was, wasn't there? Sort of went right past it with the... I think, was there? Oh no, I was thinking of that one, which is already lit. So have I actually kicked this yet? Did it just bring up the torch? Yeah, it did. Okay, hang on. It might be that now I can get out the front. Oh yeah, we just saw the gates open, didn't we? Just thinking so much about saucy internet material that I can't concentrate. Peter has Cooking Mama. Yeah, that's right. And there's no age verification on Cooking Mama, so I can really get around the problems, get around the systems. Right, it's like that. I assume that makes the clock appear. Does it? I wonder if I'm taking damage while this cutscene plays out. No, I'm not. Okay, right. Is he gonna get tired? Arg. See, now this one, you can see he's starting to get tired. You see the start of his tiredness animation. Wait. And then he immediately sees me and says, Arg. So, like, this guy, I now don't know whether I can kill. Most of these you can kill. Oh, okay, there we got him. But you can't bounce on him and he's not dropped anything. Okay, fine. Now, there's a hole there. I don't want to jump through that yet because... well, I'm not quite sure where it's going to take me, but I'm assuming the clock is now collectible. You haven't heard about the DLC where she appears in Hell's Kitchen. Oh yeah, she's got a foul mouth on her as Cooking Mama. We at Porsche love your Tomba content. Yeah, that's right. Idiot sandwich. Right. Yeah, bouncing on him crazy style. Okay, so now we're going through the rabbit hole, I guess. I'm not sure where it's going to take us. Probably just somewhere where I can I can roll the stone away, much like Jesus did. Oh, and we can now ollie ollie Oxenfree out of here. That's why the level was locked out. Oh no. We need open sesame for that one. So we're gonna have to come back at some point, but that's fine. Do I have to sneak up on... yeah, I do. I think I've got to sneak up on this man. Oh, did he... hang on. Right. Have a little peek. Or can I just creep up? I don't have to not be seen. Do I? Okay, what are the boxes here for then if I don't have to... ouch! There we go. Cool. If Porsche is good enough for Leon Kennedy, it's good enough for Peter Austin. That's right. I've rolled credits on Resident Evil. I pretty much... I think my opinion remains unchanged compared to, you know, to what I said on the previous stream. Again, I won't talk any spoilers at all, but if you were to split the game into 3 main locations, I would say that location number 2, I almost was at the point of actively not enjoying it. Well, I wasn't enjoying it very much, but I mean, I was almost at the point of actively disliking it. Now, I don't think I'd quite go that far. And certainly from a technical standpoint, the game was brilliant all the way through. But I wondered if it was just me. I was like, oh man, people are talking about this being like the best Resident Evil game ever. And, you know, are people going to think I'm trying to be controversial just for the sake of it? You know, like big hot takes. But as it turns out, I've seen at least a couple of other people kind of agreeing with what I've said. She says, from Boundary Break, did a really long tweet about his thoughts on the game. And some of the stuff in there was kind of like what I'm talking about. And then Rosie Caddick from PlayStation Access / of course Professor Juice was in. Oh, is there a timer? Oh no, there we go. Was in the stream the other day and said that she agrees as well about location number 2 of 3. So you know, I feel justified. I would say not my favorite Resi game of all time, even though some people have been touting it as that. But still really good overall. Thought the ending was a little bit naff as well. And there was like a specific plot point that I still don't think, I don't quite understand, to be honest, but can't really talk about that just yet. I don't know how much time we have to allow to pass before. Maybe I'll wait until Ben's finished it, because that probably covers most of the community at that point. In terms of, you know, I can understand that some of you might not be looking ahead whilst Ben's streaming it, because that might be how you're choosing to consume the game. So, yeah, once Ben has finished it, I might talk a bit more openly about it. But that's probably going to be several weeks away, because I know he's only doing, what, 3 hours a week or something? And it took me 12 hours, I think. So, yeah. Just got into the second location, not played on yet, and we'll see if I agree with your point. Cool. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what other people think. We all know the best Resi game is Resi 6. Well, that's the other thing. I thought there were some slight... yeah, that means that the stone wheel up above has changed to the other direction. It's not very clear, but that's what that means. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. And that brings me back here. Yes, okay, cool.
Ollie Ollie action free.
I thought there were some moments, particularly in location number 2, that were a bit Resi 6 in the fact that they were like very over the top, action-wise. No, that's wrong. No, left, right, up, down, and then that one. Roll. I've watched someone play all the way through Resident Evil 9 and read a synopsis of the entire plot of Resident Evil 9 online, and I still have no idea what was happening. I roughly understand what was... Well, yeah, I understand the main through line, like the plot overall, but it's more about how events kicked off that I'm a little bit confused by, with one character in particular, or well, with kind of with both of them. Okay, hang on. Let's see. 3 out of 4. Oh, yeah, but we've got Hocus Pocus, or whatever it is, to do. Not Hocus Pocus. Open Sesame. Missing a lot of golden carrots, but we're going to have to come back here later anyway, so I may as well wait until I've got Open Sesame. So, you know, that was a bit of whatever that level was called.
Good, but you left some stuff behind you.
You may be right, Ben Cooper, yeah. Do you want to save your game? yeah, do your magic trick. Cool, nice trick.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye,
Have you
Moyle.
preferred playing one character over the other in Resi 9? Yes, I did prefer playing the survival horror character over the other character, despite other character being, well, everyone knows who I'm talking about, Leon Kennedy. There's Leon Kennedy and there's Grace, is she called? I preferred the survival horror gameplay, but Leon Kennedy is my favourite Resident Evil character of all time. So, you know, that was real... I had to really come to terms with that, with his campaign or his segments not being my favourites. But, you know, it was all good. But I do think that modern Resident Evil is at its best when it's at its sort of Resident Evil 7-ist, you know? When you feel like there's genuine danger and, you know... Okay, none of these are open yet. Have I been up and done this one yet? Up the hay pile? What's cooking? I've got some stuff from there. But again, I need to be able to sing a song. Which I will learn today, I'm sure. We can go to Dimension X now. I did say that we would do that, didn't I? And it is Marvin the Martian. There he is. Anyway, how are we doing for characters? Only 13. Okay. For fear of venturing too far into further detail, I'll probably stop talking about Resident Evil now. Because some people might be like, what's Peter going to say next? He might spoil something. I won't say anymore. But those are my thoughts, and I'll talk about it more once Ben's finished playing it.
Now, where the heck am I?
Dimension X.
Hey, excuse me, pardon me.
Oh my, what a wonderful Earthling specimen to test my new space modulator experience.
I don't know if you noticed there, but as the camera pans across, Bugs is like right in the frame. You just see a few little triangles from Bugs's character, because they sort of left him there from the previous shot of the cutscene. If you're watching on the VOD right now, have a little look back and see if you can make out Bugs as the camera passes across. So, I'm not gonna lie, some of these Dimension X levels are kind of annoying. Well, they're all right, but I think it's this one. Exit. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that checkpoint just yet. I think it's this one where you take control of a robot, and controlling the robot is not good. So, if at any point in this level I'm suddenly in control of a robot, you'll know to expect absolute BS. No, it's fine. See you later, Vraxis. Enjoy the VOD. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Oops. Oh yeah, you've got to be careful there, because it just turns around as you jump over it. Right, get me carrots. Need to get my health up so I can actually start collecting these carrots. There we go, 50. Right, kick the switch. I like how this is, you know, all futuristic and sci-fi, but it's still just a massive lever that says on, off. Ooh, okay. The depth perception can be a little bit, whoops, off in this game, so you gotta be careful with these things. There we go. So what did that just do? Did that do something up there? Should I go down first? I've already forgotten what it just told me. There is a really interesting level in Dimension X called Train Your Brain, which is just a series of riddles and logic puzzles and stuff. Like you play Mastermind, and you do like kind of color matching and stuff. All kinds of strange things. And then also there's like a scooter race as well. Right, so yeah, this guy, he can shoot you, and if he does, he freezes you, and then he tries to grab you and he knocks you down the garbage chute. Fortunately, we escaped. But that is the robot that we're going to take control of. Okay, I can't remember if the ones that are disappearing behind me are on a timer or if they just vanish once you leave. It might be that they're literally timing out and I'm just escaping. Barely. Okay, checkpoint. Got another robot there. Oh, can I sneak? Maybe I can. I'll sneak up on him.
Great!
Everyone knows you can sneak up on a robot. In fact, you probably can sneak up on a robot depending on what its sensors are. I think this. Oh no! I was going to say I think this robot is asleep, but it's not. Well, it was, but apparently sneaking was not enough to prevent it from waking. Okay, so clearly I need to bait it into attacking these boys. Oh no, don't do it. Oops, okay. Honestly, I'd rather just fall off than have him grab me, and I'm pretty sure somewhere I think, is this it? Is that the garbage chute? I think that's what happens. Hello, sir? You come over here first. I need to line up this shot. Oh, he can still just reach out and grab you. Okay, there we go. Right, jeez, it's tricky. Ooh! Okay, any idea what you're going to play next now that you're done with Resident Evil 9? I'm not quite sure, because I've been really looking forward to Reanimal, but then obviously I played that on stream. And then Resident Evil 9 was the next thing that I immediately had in mind. I'm quietly intrigued. I don't want to get too excited about it. By Mouse PI for Hire, whatever it's called. That FPS rubber hose game. So, and I think that's out soon-ish, right? I have a little note on my phone that has the games I'm looking forward to this year and when they come out, and that's looks fun and challenging. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it's not Cuphead challenging. It's easy to make the connection with Cuphead given the animation style, but just because it's in that style doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like Cuphead. If anything, it looks more like Doom. It looks like one of those really fast-paced, you know, old-style FPSs. So, you know, like Doom isn't inherently challenging. It's like, it's not known for being, you know, for absolutely taking the piss and being really, really hard. It's, you know, it's got challenge for sure, but so yeah, potentially that one might not be too tricky. Just got a little message there. I'm wondering if it's Michael Johnson saying we've sold out of tickets. I don't know if it is. No, it's not. Oops, jeez. So that looks intriguing. I'm keen to see how that reviews and how difficult people say it is. Mouse FPS rubber hose game? Nah, that's not real. You're just stringing random words together and hoping to convince us it's an actual game. Have you not seen the trailer for Mouse PI for Hire? I might be missing a word there. I don't know if it's just called Mouse PI for Hire, but yeah, it looks great. There's a lot of teleporters in this level, and I don't want to take one and end up. I kind of feel like, are they all going to take me back to the same place? I don't know. So I've got various branching offshoots here currently. How are we doing for 4 out of 14 clock symbols? Jeez. Okay, so we've got this down here. Oh, and is this where I was before? Oh no, that's a different... What's this door here? I don't recognise that. Okay. Super... upper. Does that say? Super upper. You guys on uppers? Got any salmon? Oh, yikes. No, don't do it. Oh, you can escape by shaking. Oh, he still grabbed me though. Okay, now we're gonna get thrown down the garbage chute. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And it spits you out here onto a checkpoint as well, so you can't even cheat the system. And then you just have to go back again to where you were before. That just seems really unfair to me. Just sort of extends the level unnecessarily. Aren't PIs supposed to blend into the background? Yeah, rather than like run around literally all guns blazing. Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, so let's head this way. Yeah, so... Oh, hang on, is this right? No, I think it's... I want to go... This way? Yes. PS1 punishment. I know, that's it, isn't it? Game extending garbage. Yeah, that's why it's called the garbage chute, because they know it's a really cheap move. And you gotta do all this again. He's still shooting at me. It's good to know though that I can shake free of the ice. I could see that I was gonna say my character. His name is Bugs Bunny. I can see that Bugs Bunny was shaking around. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I'm looking forward to playing though. Now that I've finished. Ooh. Yeah, okay, these do disappear underneath you if you linger. Yeah, what else am I looking forward to playing? I do, as I say, I've got a note on my phone somewhere that did list a few games. Obviously, Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out at some point as well. So, but I'm probably gonna stream that. So I'm trying to think of what I'm going to be playing in my own time. Fable. I may even stream that. Maybe not an entire campaign, because that could be... We could be talking dozens of hours with that game. I'm not sure. But, yeah, what else? Star Wars Galactic Racer. Can't remember when that's due out. But, yeah. I think that's kind of it for the time being. Mouse PI for Hire is out on the 19th of March. So that's pretty soon. And then there is 007 First Light on the 27th. But, again, I'm probably going to... see how that reviews and potentially just watch a little bit of gameplay before I get it, because I'm not convinced by it just yet. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. It may well be really good. You know, it seems to have at least some DNA in it that, you know, of things that I really like. You know, it seems to be you know, fairly Hitman coded, and also, you know, maybe a little bit Uncharted, a bit swashbuckly. So could be great, but you know, not sure. I think it's so interesting. People are hesitant about First Light, and I am all in on it, says Benson Boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. James Bond as a franchise doesn't really do much for me. Not as it is now. I think, you know, I appreciate it from a nostalgic kind of perspective. I like watching the older ones, even though some of it hasn't aged very well. I'm just going to check this teleporter, actually. I'm going to save state, because if this literally just takes me back to the out teleporter that we've just seen, and then I have to walk all the way back here again. If this is just a glorified garbage chute, then I'm going to be cross. Yeah, I think it just brings me here where it says out. Oh, no, that's different. Oh, man, okay. Oh, Oh, this level feels like a bit of a maze. Okay. In. So now I just need to take every teleporter I see, I suppose. Okay. Have I been here? Okay, so at least we know what those 2 teleporters do, so that's good. I'm ticking things off here, I suppose. Oops, I wasn't looking. I just looked at the chat and I looked up and the beam was in the wrong place. The Lego Batman game, yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. Again, I'm a little tiny bit nervous about that one because I didn't really like Lego Star Wars, the more recent Lego Star Wars game. And I really wish I did, but I just kind of felt like they overreached a bit. And they didn't necessarily do it badly. Like, there wasn't really anything, you know, badly wrong with it. But it was just like... Oh, jeez, just stop. Oh, this might be... Okay, I've left the area. I've probably left some carrot or clock behind, I feel. But anyway, we'll see. Space Base Area 4. Cool. In fact, I may even be able to go back. No. Yeah, they didn't... It wasn't, like, poor execution on Lego Star Wars, but it was just, like, a bit much, you know? I found it a little bit overwhelming, to be honest. I just wanted my linear Lego gameplay, you know? And it might partly be... Oh. I thought that might be glass, but it's not. It might partly be because that I've not played a TT level, TT Lego game for a while. And perhaps they've been like that for some time. And, you know, I just was thinking that they were going to be like the older style, and I'm the one... You know, am I so out of touch? No, it's TT Games who are wrong. But not sure. So, you know, Batman probably going to be really, really good. I'm not suggesting that I'm genuinely concerned that it might be anything less than brilliant, but I just know how excited I was for the Skywalker saga. Yikes. That's pretty tight, that. Oh, okay. Thanks. Hi TP, hope you're doing well. TP, I need to say, love the new video. The fact that memes started out as rabbits with axes killing people, you gotta love the medieval days. Yeah, I mean, not even started out. They're not the oldest memes in the world, but you know, memes are essentially as old as human culture. It's kind of just a unit of cultural spread. It's just how you measure or define ideas being understood by different people and stuff. But yeah, it's certainly a very old style of meme. YouTube.com/@thatPeterAustin if you want to learn about drawings of rabbits that had swords and stuff in medieval manuscripts. Why did the rabbits have swords in medieval manuscripts? It's because of dank memes. That's the answer. There you go. TII. Thanks, Lord B. Oh, whip! I was going to say, that feels very much like it's going to be on a timer. I can see other bits of level over there, but I guess I have to turn this electric gate off first, which hopefully I can do by stepping over the not glass square. Oh, God. Roll. Okay. We're through. We made it. Man, this level is tricky. I don't really remember this one. I remember all the other Dimension X levels, but not this one. How are we doing for carrots? 36, counted in myself. Bwimp? Wait, no, is that to get back? Because what about this? I don't know what any of these buttons do, where I'm supposed to be going, there's now a fan pushing me off. Okay, that was to turn the green floor back on. I did just see that it was lit.
Lit.
Okay, we've got a clock symbol. That's turned off the electric gates. What is going on now? God damn it, Behavior Interactive. I don't understand your Bugs Bunny game. It shouldn't be this difficult. Okay, let me just jump off. Good. Checkpoint. Oh, you can't... If I speak to Merlin, does it become a checkpoint again?
Let me save your position.
I can't hear you over the fans. Yeah, save the game.
Thanks, Moyle.
I agree. The Lego Star Wars was exhausting to play instead of fun. It was. I barely played any of it because, like, I did a couple of. Was it even split into movies properly? I suppose it probably was, but I don't really remember. But yeah, I did some stuff. Oh, what am I doing? And then I just thought, oh god, these hub areas. There's like a whole Mos Eisley here, and you know, normally as well, I'd love to have a. I love it when large Star Wars locations are, you know, big and expansive and explorable. I enjoyed Mos Eisley or Mos Espa or whatever it was in, you know, Outlaws. And I always liked, you know, wandering around in the modern Battlefront games and seeing these really nice renditions of Star Wars locations in the Frostbite engine. That's all good with me. But there was something about the Lego one where I felt like it still felt kind of enclosed, but there was loads of stuff everywhere you looked, and you know, a lot of stuff that you couldn't just immediately start dealing with. You kind of felt like, oh, I'm gonna have to come back later to do this, and oh yeah, it was just overwhelming is the word, I think, for me, which is such a shame. So maybe one day I'll go back to it and have another go. Like maybe just going in with the mentality of like, this is going to be essentially an open world RPG with loads of side quests to do, be aware, then maybe I would have a much better time with it. But I think I was just going in thinking it was going to be the Skywalker saga, or what was the original, the complete saga, but, you know, with a massive lick of paint, and that's not what it was. What the hell is this? Wow! You can use this remote control to control the robot. Use the directional buttons and the jump button to move and the kick button to shoot. Cool, hey? No. This is, I've decided, the worst level in the game. Because it's got the robot driving bit in it. You can't pick up carrots either. And also, it's been pretty rough getting up to this point. Robots only. Can I go this way? There's nothing here. Do I have to turn the bridge? Oh, okay. This feels like it should be a really cool, fun thing, but you can get shot by this thing, which is not good. And then the depth perception on these is almost impossible to deal with. They just push you off the edge. Okay. And, you know, the draw distance isn't very good. Like, this thing just vanishes. Oh, my arms come off. Alright, I thought that thing had to show its ass to me. I thought it had to show a weak spot, but no, seemingly not. Okay. That's weird. I'm sure the first one that I attacked, it like turned its shell around and exposed a weak area. Oh. I seem to have just defeated the last one by accident. Oh, that's it. That's what we had to do. We had to just blow up the things. And now we can go this way. Cool. Great.
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
Good question. I'm showing my age here, but when I was about 9 or 10, my mum...
You're quite expert in the collection of canuts.
Robo-S, in this economy?
Robo-S. I like how robot is pronounced robo, which is short for robot in Italian. My My mum bought me an Amiga. I had 2 games thrown in. One with Dennis the Menace, the American adaptation based on the 1993 movie. Quite liked that film as a kid. And another game was called Oscar. In Oscar, you controlled a character named Oscar, where you went through 7 Hollywood-themed levels collecting Oscars. I just wondered if you may have heard about it. It was kind of a rip-off from Sonic, but it was interesting. That is interesting. I've never heard of that, but that does sound like the kind of game that I would have ended up with as a child. Thank you so much to the old Dude Brothers for the bits there. Really appreciate it. Really kind of you. Thanks so much. I don't think the open world aspect's really translated well, says Spiffing. That's an excellent first time chat there, Spiffing. I completely agree. Such a shame. And maybe, you know, they might well have learned from that. Is that am I meant to climb that as a pole? Oh, there's a clock back there. Oh. Because I think it was a fairly common complaint. So it may well be that Batman has, you know, benefited from the slight misstep that there was with the Skywalker saga. So, yeah. I'm more looking forward, in terms of entertainment and media, I'm more looking forward to TV and film coming up soon than a lot of gaming stuff going on right now. Oh, was I supposed to go that way? Yeah, I was. Because, you know, speaking of Star Wars, there is, of course, the horrendously named The Mandalorian and Grogu, a Mandalorian Star Wars movie saga story film. That's coming out soon. But before then, in April, the month of my birth, a special present for me, the Darth Maul series, animated series on Disney+. That's going to be great. I have very little doubt that that is going to be cool. So there you go. While we're talking of Star Wars, that's what I'm looking forward to more, rather than whatever next game I play. Well, we've missed a bunch of stuff. I didn't encounter... Well, I say a bunch of stuff. We've missed some clock symbols. Probably going to get one now from Marvin. I didn't encounter any, like, you know, magical plates on the floor that I didn't have the magic words for. So I kind of feel like we could have got all those clocks and didn't. Great. We're going to have to come back here if we want to... Oh no, there's like a bunch of clocks here. Holy crap. Is there... Oh, I hope there's... So it looks like there might be... There's certainly 3 there. There might be one in the north as well. That would be 4. And then maybe, if and when we defeat Marvin, we get a final 5th one. That would be great. I'm jumping. Oh, I have to duck under that. Right, I see. Oh, okay. Whoops. Right, and then the green one we duck under. Yeah, it is coming out the top of his gun, to be fair. Oh, no, what? I was crouching. Oh, no, but I was doing that, wasn't I? And that's not a crouch. That's an upright sneak. I should have rolled. I'm a fool. The amount of complaining I just did there when it was all me. I didn't spot that the laser was high, and then I thought that... Because when you duck like that, you know, he does go down, but then when you move, he stands up. So I was thinking I could just sneak under it, but no. Oh, okay. Yikes. It's duck season. It certainly feels that way. No, it feels like rabbit season, I think. Oh no, it got me. No! Oh god, once you're on it, you're stuck on it. Okay, there we go. I think we're only going to get 4 clocks out of this. Maybe 1 drops out of the middle, but I think the 4 on the north, south, east, and west all fall down when I defeat this guy. And I think that might be it. But if we're lucky... Oh, come on, I was literally sneaking. I was on the floor. You can see which gun he's about to shoot before he shoots it. Oh, what do I do? Okay, I just dodged him. Oh, I don't like it. This guy's got too many attack types. This is like Dark Souls. It's actually harder than Dark Souls. Okay. Keep at it.
This is very annoying.
It certainly is. Got him. Okay. A riveting boss fight. Yeah, for sure. Oh, for God's sake. Get me carrots. I mean, that is really not the best attack, is it, in the world? Oh, that's a... Yeah, I should probably stand in the middle because it gives me the best chance of dodging those attacks. That's a duck. Duck season. I understand now why someone said duck season in the chat. I'm far slower than you. I keep forgetting that when I move, I'm trying to make like minor adjustments left and right after I've started crouching, and he just stands up and sneaks. I mean, again, it's very much on me for forgetting that that's how the game works, but, you know, it's stupid that circle is crouch, and then circle and move is upright sneak. Oh. Okay. Oh, are we actually going to have one more chance to get clocks? Oh no, I think probably when I've grabbed the fourth clock, a rabbit hole is just going to appear, and I'm going to tunnel away. That's a shame. I think we have just left a singular clock somewhere. I don't know, maybe not. Marvin did fly away, and I know that's partly because, or it could be because we're going to encounter him later, but actually... Oh, here we go. Is this the end? But, okay, no, this is going to be the level exit, I think. Oh no, it's an inn. Do we still have one more chance to get a clock? No, Dimension X, that's it, that's the end. Look how grainy and low res that is. Okay, well, we missed our clock, which is a shame.
Good, but you left some stuff behind you.
Maybe it was in the robot area. Oh, I love this level. This is my favourite. We've gone from the worst level to the best. We'll go and do objects in the mirror. This is a really good one. Marvin simply couldn't be bothered. Yeah. Martin the Martian.
Bye. Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Did you ever play any of the Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle games, Peter? No, I didn't. What platform were they on? I only had a PS1 as a child, and then went up from there. PS2. Then 360. I switched, because the PS3 was too expensive. And then back to PS4, PS5. So, well, I mean, I had a PC, so maybe that's what it was. How long until we get the Jar Jar prequel or sequel series? Hey, I'd watch it. Have I must have shown you what Ben and Ashton got me for my final triple jump birthday. I'm going to switch to full screen and hope that I remember. It's a Jar Jar sticky tongue. Can that focus? It's a Jar Jar sticky tongue toy. It's not going to focus, but there you go. And it's even got me on it, or Ben Potter, using his Jar Jar sticky tongue toy. Oh, there we go. We've got some focus. We've got some Fox. Exclusive 5+ sticky tongue toy Jar Jar. And there he is. Look at that disgusting tongue. That is so nasty. It looks like a pink turd, doesn't it? Really gross. Anyway, new in pack. Sits on my little Star Wars shelf. There we go. And of course I've got the Jar Jar drinking glass. Jar Jar drinks, as we call him. Damn, I remember having one of those, says Timmy Whiff. That takes me back. They were everywhere in 1999. I'm aware of toys like that, but I don't know if I ever saw a Jar Jar one in person. Right. The 30s. Off we go. Misa So Grosser. Crazy Castle was on the Game Boy. 4 games made. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really have... I mean, I had a Game Boy Color as a child, but I didn't play much on it. I had Rainbow Six. I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I think. And I had like a BMX game, maybe. I remember I got it for Christmas. And I did have a lot of fun with it in the first sort of year, but I never really invested in games after that. I just played what I had. And then my brother had a Game Boy Advance, and I used to play Spider-Man on that sometimes. Right, this level's great. It's so Looney Tunes, and it's so... Well, not even so Looney Tunes, it's just very... I don't know what it is. It's just got a lot of charm.
Muggsy, look, a witness. Get that
But
stupid rat.
considering the era this game came out, it feels really... It feels really, like, high octane. You know, this is like the Uncharted of the PS1 era. Look how... I used to think this was so exciting, this level. You got trucks and stuff coming across. You're skidding around corners. It feels so alive. You're going through the city like this. I love the trucks you have to dodge. Where are there any golden carrots? Oh, I've missed a I'm going to crash on purpose. Sorry. I've missed a golden carrot and I can't go back for it. There we go. I need to take the route to the right there. Looney Tunes hit and run. Yeah, just that's exactly what it is. Oh, gotta get me carrots as well. Getting shot at. It's like GTA. All you had to do was follow the goddamn train. There we go, golden carrot. Oh, and now they're in front of me, see? Oh. Oh, they're dropping bombs. There's a clock. Golden carrot. Carrots, carrots. Into Acme Co. The actual Acme factory. And then you change, see? And we're on different vehicles. It's so fun and clever. And it gets even more sort of comical in a bit. Oh, I love this level so much. I mean, this bit's a little bit... It's a little bit sort of quiet at this point, but... Okay, and they've set up a roadblock. Got the little sidecar. It is actually a bit Wallace and Gromit, this chase, you know. There is a loading screen in it, but that's fine. You can't expect it to all be loaded in. And then hey, look, we're all on whatever a three-person tandem is called. But not for long. So they're up on the viaduct now, dropping bombs on me. Super fun. Oh no! How do I crash on purpose? There we go. Got to get that golden carrot. Not leaving that behind. No golden carrots left behind. I'm convinced that if you can like trigger that cutscene, it like pulls you to the left, that cutscene, but I think, you know, the speedrunners can probably trigger it in such a way that the game can't get you down to the left quickly enough. Probably, and then you can just follow them on the viaduct instead. Bugs Bunny warped. Yeah, it's a bit like that actually. It's like the cat levels, isn't it? Right through the gap. Oh yeah. Oh, what? I'm following the carrots. It tricked me. Okay, we've got 99 carrots now. That's good. Jesus, my ears. Oh, sorry. Was that really loud? Oh, when I was crashing into the wall, yeah. Do you think the new Pod Racer game is going to be as goofy as the old ones, or do you think it's going to be a lot more serious in tone? I think it'll be pretty serious, I guess. I mean, was the old one goofy? I have played it through. I don't remember it being super goofy. I suppose it was a bit, wasn't it? But no, it'll be like a serious story about street racers or professional racers or whatever they are. Oh, there we go. And now into the barn. I've got a tickly nose. It's a sheep! There's always an obligatory sheep in a Peter Austin stream game. You know, it's not in every stream, but every game seems to have a sheep in it. We've played Spyro, we've played Reanimal, we're playing Looney Tunes. It's a sheep. There are pigs as well, but, you know. It's more of a ram, really. We need some ram emotes. Badoing. And there you go. That's objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Or maybe closer than they appear. That's a Mandela effect, isn't it? I think.
Just perfect. You have completed this level.
Oh no. I mean, to be fair, I think most of the other levels in Dimension X are fine. There's like a boss fight and then train your brain. Yeah, we'll save the game. A Trandom. That's what a 3-man tandem is called.
Goodbye, Moyle.
TP, seeing the Tomb Raider game in the background, it makes me wonder if you'd ever play the Tomb Raider remasters. You mean the recent ones, the PS1 games that were remastered? Oh. Okay, well, we'll jump in here, because this isn't very 1930s themed. This is a boss fight. That in the background is Tomb Raider Anniversary. It's a special edition of the game that I got. I don't know why I ended up getting that and not just the standard one, because I wasn't a huge Tomb Raider fan as a kid or as a teen, but I think I just saw it in the shop, and it was maybe, you know, a reasonably good price, so... So I got it, but I love Tomb Raider Anniversary. That's a great game. I should, you know, I could stream that at some point maybe. That's a really good game. And that is a remake of the first game, the PS1 game. But then, of course, there's the remaster that was recently done. And I played all the way through Tomb Raider 1, the remaster. See, I wasn't, although I did have Tomb Raiders 1 and 3 on PC when I was a kid, like the actual original versions on PC. I never finished a Tomb Raider game, and so I was like, oh, that'll be good when these PS1 versions come out. I can finally complete them. Anyway, it took me that bloody long to get through the first one. I had like podcasts on in the background whilst I was playing it, because it's just Lara in like, you know, an empty tomb doing platforming. So I listened to about 12 episodes of Lore by Aaron Mankey, and by the time I got to the end I was like, Jesus, that was such a marathon. It felt like, you know, I totally appreciate the games for what they were, and I know that in terms of gameplay and on a technical level they do obviously improve as the games go on, so, you know, if I didn't have a brilliant time with the first one, that's not to say I wouldn't enjoy the second and third, but, you know, it was a bit much. I found it a bit tiring by the end, so I don't know if I would stream the remasters. I would, though, be very tempted to stream the remake. And then there's going to be another remake of the originals very soon, isn't there? That's been announced and kind of shown off, so I think, yeah, it's like Tomb Raider Anniversary, but they're doing the whole trilogy, right? So it's a question of whether I just wait for those to come out at this point, but
Just perfect.
But the triangle boobs, yeah, I mean, that's really why I thought, oh great, remastered PS1 Lara, now I can see the triangle boobs in high def. They're still triangles, but really sharp.
Bye. Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
That's secretly, but no longer a secret, the reason why I played. So, Carrot, here we go. So what have we got going on now? We need to go back there at some point when we can do music. Or was it this one? Both. Yeah, the Greatest Escape, we're missing some stuff there. We need to be able to play music. This is something. Okay, 90. How are we doing? 61. Okay, we're racking them up. La corrida. That's Spanish for the corridor. Oh, we used to dream of playing La corrida. I played the original Tomb Raider, but I could never get into the game for some reason. I suppose punishing myself playing Driver took up most of my time. Yeah, that's it. Did you try the Naked Lara cheat? It definitely works. I've seen screenshots. Was it in Tomb Raider 3 that the Naked Lara cheat code just made her explode? I don't think in the first game there was anything. But then once sort of word had got round that like people, you know, there was this playground rumor of the Naked Lara cheat. Then in one of the later games, you type in a code and she just blows up and dies, I think. Right, have we got any more stuff here yet? Still not got the carrot from here. Okay, no. We've got one more level to unlock when we've got 80 clocks, but that's fine. We've got other stuff to play. We've got another Dimension X level, but let's see if we've got a medieval one yet, because that would be a nice change of pace, wouldn't it? Tried the remasters recently. Tried 2 and 3, which I played as kids, but I found the game so tedious to play now I couldn't stay with it. Yeah, unfortunately that's how I felt, Shreddy Murphy. Like I thought I'd have a much better time with it than I really did. It wasn't bad. Like I didn't have a bad time, but it was just a slog, you know? It was just a slog. 73, that's a strange number of clocks. 65. Okay, well we best go do this Dimension X level. And then we'll come back. See, I'm keen to do as many medieval ones as possible because that, I think, is where you get all of the spells. You get them from Merlin. So the sooner we can complete them, the better, because then we'll be able to complete every other level without having to backtrack. But that's fine. How are we doing for golden carrots overall? 158. Okay. Because we need 250 for one of the levels in medieval times. Okay, so we're going to go on the rocket. What is this? Okay. 70. Right. The Vortex room. Some puzzles will just mind them. Do the remasters still have tank controls? They do have tank controls. I don't know if they also have the option to switch to something else. Because that's what they did with Croc. Croc was recently remastered? Remade? I think it was remastered. I've not played it, so I don't really know. I wasn't sort of keeping up with it. But apparently that had the option to change control schemes, which is good because Croc's control schemes, Gromit, have not aged very well. What have you done with Croc's controls? So I would probably still play it with the original controls if I ever got around to doing the Croc remaster, but it's nice to have had the option added in. Tank or modern, says Shreddy Murphy. Was that with... Are you talking about Lara Croft there, or Croc? Tank was actually easier, no joke. Oh, you're probably talking about Lara Croft then, yeah. So, Marvin throws these little pellets, which I think are sort of dehydrated Martians. If you just wait and see it's moving. And then a Martian comes out of it. This is apparently what Martians look like. Well, no, it's not though, is it? Because he's a Martian. What are these then? Venusians? Anyway, we can pick them up and we can throw them at him. And then they spawn on his UFO. So if we can get 4 of them on there... Oh no, I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. I got it. Before they fall off, because they start to slip and slide, you know. Throw one more, Marvin, and then we win. Oh, yikes! Oh, he just zapped his friend. Throw a pellet. What are you doing? Oh, is he trying to push him off? I didn't know he could do that. I've never noticed that before. Okay, quick. Because they will drop off, especially if he's doing whatever the hell he's trying to do to them. Right, we're going to win now? Oh no, I missed. Damn it. I panicked. Whoa! Okay, come on, Marvin. One more pellet. Oh, that one's going to drop. What on earth is going on with his animation? That's not good. Okay, we did get it, but now one of them's fallen off, and now the second one's fallen off. We just missed out. We'll get there, though. Okay. Oh no, that one's just spawned in my hand. I think actually that if I keep knocking his guys off the level, then that's what causes him to throw more, because he wants there always to be a couple of guys hanging around. There we go. That's it, I think. Oh, 5! I thought it was 4. No! Throw a thing, quick! Okay, thank God. Oh, quick before... Oh, they're dropping off. Quick before he falls. Is this it? Yes? Yes. We weighed it down and it fell. That's how UFOs work. They can just get a bit heavy and then drop out the sky. Look at the size of that carrot. I kind of glossed over that at the start. There is just a gigantic carrot there. Oops. Marvin is a right tosser. Venetians. Yeah, that's what people from Venice look like. They're green with little gonzo noses. Or beaks, or whatever the hell those things are. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Tomb Raider Anniversary. I think that's a great game. In fact, that was the start of a trilogy, wasn't it? I did play Tomb Raider... whatever it was called. There's Tomb Raider Legend, which I don't think I did play, and Tomb Raider, I want to say Underworld. Am I right there? Or was that the bad one? No, I'm thinking of Angel of Darkness. That was the bad one. Which way to Albuquerque? I like how they've really had to show that it's a pun by putting the quotes in. Yeah, Tomb Raider Underworld I did play, and that was pretty good. That whole trilogy is quite good, but Tomb Raider Anniversary is lovely. Looks really nice graphically. It's aged really well, actually. So, I could stream that at some point. How are we doing for carrots? Only 6. Okay. So, we've got a new medieval level, which is great news. And I think at the end of this one we get another magic spell. Which is even better news. Hypotenuse. Ben Potter news. So, head this way. 8 golden carrots here as well, so we've got the chance to make our way towards 250. Which way? Tomb Raider, whatever it was called. Yeah.
Carrot soup. Hey, what's up, witch doctress? Hey.
Hey. Off he goes. Scared. Cool. So, this is a good level as well. This one also feels very Looney Tunesy in terms of its level design.
Get 10 of these objects to receive a clock symbol.
Okay. So, we're in proper, like, you know, white... Oh. That looks like it's not... Is it meant to look like that? I don't know. We're in, like, really, you know... This looks like somewhere Coyote and Roadrunner would hang out. Past this line. Run! Beat the clock to escape from Witch Hazel. Pick up red floating symbols to extend your time. Don't forget, break the Acme boxes to get the clock. Take care, buddy. So, we're on this road. And Witch Hazel's chucking stuff at us. But then, like, the level starts to kind of fall apart. She just vanished there. I'm not sure that was meant to happen. But, we've got rocks coming down. We've got this thing. You know, I really like the style here. I think it works so well as a Looney Tunes level. It's a lot of fun. Golden carrot, good. Roll through that. Do I have time to stop for carrots? Probably. This game's relatively lenient, I think, with its clocks. Oh, I don't know, actually. Looks a bit tight. How is this bridge staying up? That's the real question. It's like Minecraft. Ooh. Okay. I could really do with the carrots. Seems worth it to me. I think when I walk through that... Oh no, I'm just going to miss it. Oh, I just made it. When you walk through the door, that's the next start line, so you're fine at that point. Good evening, Deadeye Minis. Nice to see you. Bugs has been oxen-freeing a little bit today. Not very much. We're waiting until we get more of our magic spells before we do too much magic, but yes. Ollie, Oxenfree. Did anyone go to school with Ollie Oxenfree? Oliver Oxenfree. All of her Oxenfree? Okay, here we go. Look how bouncy these trees are. The animation in this game is really nice. You know, they've gone to further lengths than they really needed to with some of the stuff. We're going to bounce on some more squishy pigs in this level. We saw them earlier in the car chase level. And the pigs are so squishy. Wait until you see how squishy these pigs are. It's great. Okay, here's another Acme crate. Let's get the carrots. Nice. Oh, whoops. Oh, quick, Bugs. We don't have time. Okay. 5 cubes. Every TP game every game TP plays must have pigs in it, evil or otherwise. Yeah, evil pigs, good pigs, Uncle Page pigs, pigs of war, hogs of war. Also sheep. We do need... Oh no, Splosh. That's okay, you just respawn here. I seem to remember dying in this exact spot multiple... Oh yeah, wait, I've got to wait for the log, haven't I? Whoops. Just slid off my armrest there. Oh, whoops, no. Okay, just wait for the log. It's fine. There we go. I'll do a full circuit. I won't get off. Oh, I have to get off here. Okay, well, I'm just worried about what's in the middle of the island. Here we go. Quick. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We've got quite a lot of time. We picked up a lot of stuff on the log. Oh, that's one of those tight jumps that this game has. There's just a few of them. Oh, hello, sirs. Okay. That was a bit sort of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, wasn't it, that? Oh, okay, steady. I'm not going to stop for these carrots. I don't think I've got time. 48 carrots, we're doing alright. Right, here come the squishy pigs. Look how squishy these pigs are. They're great. Now, that might have cost me dearly. But, oh, we're getting some bonks now. Oh no, I missed a timer. Oh, yikes. The frame rate on that windmill. It's weird. Pig. Oh no, I've missed another one. How am I doing? Mr. Timer. Your favourite teacher at school. Okay, here we go. And now down the... Here we go. How are we doing? 8 out of 8. 9 out of 10. Is there an Acme crate here? Yes, there is. Thank goodness. And there's the clock. Nice. Yeah, that was a bit Frogger, wasn't it, actually, on the logs. TP, did you ever play the pre-PS1 game, era games with Warner Brothers characters like Bugs or Taz? No, nothing pre-PS1. I hardly played anything pre-PS1. I did play some PC stuff in the very, well, not very early 90s, in the sort of mid 90s. But
nice day, isn't it? I can teach you a magical trick if you like.
Yeah.
Great!
All right, listen carefully, Rabbit. I'll teach
pics
you a
that say
magical
leave.
tool
Yeah.
that activates several devices.
Okay, now we've got the tune. So that's good. We can I think we've got everything we need now for the greatest escape level. So if we haven't yet unlocked a new medieval level, then maybe we'll go and do that.
Great. Just perfect. You have completed this level.
Goodbye, Moyle.
Let me save your position.
Sure. Save away, Moyle. Thank you.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Moyle. So no, I've not really played anything pre PS1. I mean, I suppose I will have done since. Like I've played a little bit of SNES stuff in my time. But yeah, back in the day, my first console was a PS1, and had a couple of games on our home computer before then, but not many. I can't pause it to see my clock count. I know there's another Stone Age level to unlock at some point. 80. Okay. It's actually a reskin of the very first level in the game. It's like a nighttime version, but it's not too bad actually. You know, for a reskinned level, it doesn't feel too sort of cheap and recycled. Okay, so let's see if we've unlocked a Pirate Years. That's 100. This is... We've already done it and completed it. And there was something to do in the... Red Pirate Road. Is that what this one is? Follow the Red Pirate Road? Yeah. But that required the key magic, which is Open Sesame, which we don't have, so we won't go there. To go back to the 30s, we can get some more stuff out of... I've not got another Dimension X yet, have I? I know for sure there's some stuff we can get from the 1930s, so we'll head back there in a minute, but I just want to see what else is going on here. 117. I think that might be Train Your Brain. That is 70. So we'll probably get that soon, as long as we can just find some stuff somewhere. Missing a single clock there. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. So, back to the 30s. Did you have Encarta 95 Mind Maze? That was peak. I don't know if I did. Maybe at our school we might have done. Some golden carrots at the big bank withdrawal. Okay, we can definitely get some stuff in this level, which is going to be, hopefully, 2 clocks and a golden carrot. Because we required powers. Yes, we've seen this. I had my... In fact, I always try and get stuff out of these cupboards.
Get 5 of
and
these
I can't always
objects
find
to
the thing that I
receive a
want.
clock symbol.
Because a lot of it is just stacked up on itself. But somewhere... Here it is. Well, maybe not. Yes. Bear with me. I've still got this. Because it was such... It's so nostalgic to me. This is DK's, Dorling Kindersley's, My First Amazing World Explorer. If I can get this working, we should stream it one day, because it's actually kind of fun. It's more fun than it looks like it's going to be, based on that box art. And on the rear as well, on the back, it's just sort of a picture of a map, which, again, doesn't look that enticing particularly, but there's so much more. I feel like that was done to sell it to the parents. Like, this is to sell it to the parents, but then you actually play... Hello? I'm over here, camera. Focus on my face. But then when you actually play it as a child, it's got so many moving parts, so many collectibles. There's like a virtual sticker book. There's loads of stuff. So, yeah. I should stream it if I can. But I would need like a... I do have a disk drive. But I'd need a, what do you call it? A virtual machine, wouldn't I? On CD-ROM, yeah, it was. Yeah, I still have all of my old influential... Well, not even influential, just... they were only as influential as any other game I might have had. Would have been, but yeah, I still have all the PC games from my childhood that I suppose just by, as I say, by virtue of me having them, were influential in some way. You know, I might have not ended up as interested in video games as I was if it weren't for them. I had Jurassic Park Danger Zone, which is kind of a board game, party game kind of thing, where you know, it's like Mario Party but Jurassic Park themed, and you move around the island and you collect dino DNA. But I really do. I kind of owe that, like, the fact I'm even here streaming to you guys right now is partly, you know, I owe those games, because not because I wouldn't be alive without them when I say the fact that I'm here, but because I did some YouTube reviews for them. Some of the very first stuff I ever did on YouTube, certainly gaming related, the very first few things I did. And there we go, we're Ollie Ollie Oxen freeing now. Oops, steady.
Ollie Ollie action free.
So this jumps us up to the next floor, but on... Yeah, okay, but in a space where... Oh, we have been here before, but we can use the piano as well. So if I'd not reviewed those games on YouTube, and those reviews went down reasonably well, especially my Star Wars PS1 Phantom Menace one. Hello, it's a me, Morg. Back off. Okay, there we go. Then I potentially wouldn't have got my job at What Culture, because that was kind of part of my show reel. Or it's certainly how I learned to edit anyway, even if it wasn't the Star Wars review that did it. Although I'm told that was a bit of an influence, or a reason why I got the job in the first place, specifically because of that video. But even if that video itself wasn't the one that secured me the job, it certainly was one of the ways I sort of learned to edit. And it set me on my career path. So here I am now playing Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, which I reviewed on my YouTube channel. Actually, it was a later one, so it's the only one that I can still watch, because I did it much later when I'd kind of learned how to edit, how to write, how to present. I watched my older ones of like Haven Call of the King and those PC games from my childhood, and it's like, oh god, you know, you're quite clearly just trying to be a bit, well, just like all the other reviewers there were at the time, you know, all the big ones. Which is fine, you know, it's like no bad thing to be inspired by other people, but is that everything? We've still got 2 clocks to get. One of them we'll get for breaking boxes. Oh, okay, I guess we couldn't get to this side before. And now we can just...
Ollie Ollie action free.
Oxenfree our way over there. I'm doing good, Morg. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by and thanks for chatting. I had a PC point and click, an FMV tie-in game for Congo Descent into Zinj, and I've been chasing that video game high ever since. Can't say I'm aware of Congo.
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. It's a Morg. Thank you very much for joining the flock there, Morg. You are a sheep and you are welcome. Thanks so much. Are these from the old Super Duck days? Or do they even predate Super Duck? No, they don't. They are. That's from my Super Duck channel. They're still there. I think the Haven one might be unlisted, and the others I think are just right there on the channel. The Haven one I unlisted partly because it was like a pilot, and it was like it's the roughest one of all, and so I can really not look at it. And also, you know, I was like, I would think I was overly harsh on the game just to be a bit provocative, and well, in some ways I was really complimentary, but I think the bits that I didn't like about it, like the fact that it just has a terrible ending, and certain like weird stuff happens occasionally in the story. Because of all that, I'm just going to check that I didn't miss anything down here before I sprung up on the bed. Because of all that, you know, I have these moments where I'm like, huh, oh, this game's fucking stupid, you know. That's not how I speak in it, but, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm aware that at least one of the guys who was like director, or, you know, he was like a, what is this? What am I doing here? Push this over here? Oh yeah, and get up on there. Yes. You know, he's kind of around on YouTube, and I mean, as a creator, actually, he makes like game dev stuff, which is really interesting. He's done some really interesting like behind the scenes stuff with actual Haven content and like early stuff from it's Traveler's Tales, it's TT Games in their early days, and so the fact that like I'm able to kind of put a face and a voice to that man, and then I know that my video is out there where I'm like just kind of trying to be a bit edgy and not edgy and provocative, but I'm just being silly, you know, and I'm like dunking on his game. You know, it just kind of put it into perspective. I was like, that man like made a really good game, and potentially he could find my, because there aren't that many Haven Call of the King reviews out there, you know, and potentially he could stumble upon that and just see me like, you know, literally a teenager at the time, not understanding game development, just being silly about it. And I kind of just felt like, no, that's a human being, you know? And that's not to say that you shouldn't, like, critique stuff and be harsh about things when it's right to do so, you know, just because there's a human being behind it. But it's about the way that you do it and whether you're justified in doing it to the extent that you do it. So anyway, all of that is to say the Haven review is still there but is unlisted, I think. That's what I did at one point anyway. Maybe I didn't stick to it. But the other reviews are very much still there, I believe, even though I do find them a little tricky to watch at times as well. But, you know, it's all good. Oh, that guy. I watched a lot of his stuff on technical details of making games for super limited details when you link to... Oh, did I link to his channel? Did I? Yeah. Because he did do a thing about an early build of Haven, which has the Traveler's Tales critter, I believe it's called. The if you're aware of the Traveler's Tales mascot, it's kind of a Ratchet-looking thing. What's Ratchet called? Man, that's so Ratchet. He's is he a Lomax? One of those things. So before Ratchet was designed, the logo character for Traveler's Tales was a similar looking thing. It was actually designed by Rodney Matthews, who does a lot of interesting album art, and did all the designs for... What have I got? Have I got everything? I've got everything. That's good. Now that, you know, it's good to know. He did all the artwork for all the concept art for Haven and for Lavender Castle, which I've talked about before. That was like a Cosgrove Hall, Jerry Anderson thing. That was really good. Stop motion sci-fi for children. But yeah, he's posted some like really interesting like old stuff. If you're interested in that era of gaming, and Traveler's Tales in general, if you're interested in what they did, and if you know their mascot, to see that actual character wandering around in the Haven world and the Haven engine, whatever that engine's called, is fascinating. Game Shack, is it called? Dev Shack? Something like that? Oh! Oh, nice. If you throw it at him while he's jumping, you get him straight away. Wasn't it meant to have been a trilogy initially? Yeah, that's the problem. It just ended on a cliffhanger because they were... The whole idea was that it would be... Oh, damn it. That it would be resolved in a later game, and then it didn't sell well enough. So we will stream it soon. It was probably going to be what we streamed in this slot if Bugs hadn't won the poll. So it's probably coming pretty soon. If you've never seen me stream it, I did stream it back in the day on Triple Jump, but if you've never seen it before, you will. It's a good game. It is really good, especially some of the innovation for its time. You can fly into space from the ground seamlessly. Like, we're talking... Just tanking the damage there, that's fine. We're talking No Man's Sky, you know, kind of stuff. Obviously on a slightly different scale, but in terms of what you're actually doing, that's what happens. On the PS2, you get into a spaceship, you fly up into space, and you can completely circumnavigate the globe in any direction and fly down, and there's all these, like, admittedly very empty, but still there, continents that you can fly around on, with little tiny trees on them. It's amazing. And it's seamless. Completely cutting edge for the time, and so underrated for what they did. In fact, the whole game is seamless. There's a single loading screen at the very beginning, and then everything else, all the other loading, is hidden by cutscenes, which, you know, are unskippable. Or maybe you can skip them once it's done the loading in the background, but it's a really good cinematic experience for a game, especially for the platform. So, yeah, I love it. It's and I think it's such a shame that it wasn't as appreciated as it should have been. So, these days the Traveller's Tales mascot is just two big T's made of Lego. Yeah, I know. Well, they're not even made of Lego when it's a non-Lego game, but they pretty much just do Lego now, don't they? They're not even really called Traveller's Tales anymore. They're just called TT Games. Right. Again, I didn't actually see how many... Oh, there was one that was... I'm just going to have to pick one. Hang on. Let me just jump in and see how many clocks I've got. I think I'm going to have to backtrack and... I didn't realise how harsh this game is in terms of, you know, unlocking... You get to a point where if you've not been, like, pretty much 100%ing some of these levels, you're not going to be able to progress. I've been trying to 100% them anyway as I've been going, just for fun, but seemingly it's like, no, you better have got everything, bub. Otherwise, you're not going any further. Right. 73. So, I can get something up here, I know. Oh, we're missing quite a few clocks here. And golden carrots. Jeez, we're missing loads of stuff. So we can do a sing-song in this level and we can get some stuff. I know we've already been here before on a previous stream, but I think we can immediately skip at least a section of this level because we got everything from the witch wood, I think. Oh, we might have to quickly head to the wood, actually, just in case there's any Acme crates. But we don't have to fanny around looking for Merlin's spellbook or anything, which is good. Right. Let's head this way. But which hazel do you need, TP? Yeah, we'll check them all. We'll find the spellbook. We'll attack every sunflower. Oh, I need to be collecting these carrots. I keep forgetting. Okay, we're nearly at 99, so that's good. We can get a golden carrot from the Stone Age hub world. That's good. Let me just double check as well that I did get all of the golden carrots from Daffy and from these trees. I did. That's good. Right. We'll just make sure there's not a red crate.
I'll use the bucket.
I'll use the bucket. Thank you, Benson boy. Ooh. This is a kind of bucket. What? Oh, she's saying Jar Jar. I didn't know she does that when she swings at you. Jar Jar. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, there's a different rabbit hole. Look, we came out of this one, but there's one here. So there could be some stuff through here that we just missed. Oh yeah, look through there. More hazels. Oh, I can't believe we missed this. This is literally just another room off to the side. Room. It's a forest room. And an Acme crate, so that will help us on the way to another clock. Put your clocks back, everyone. Misa, a witch. Jar Jar Binks. Oh, she's up again. Jar Jar? Oh, hang on, I never showed you the best bit, actually. That once you get her like this... Oh, yikes. Okay, hang on. It's very, very cheeky. Oh, see, I'm glad we came, because... I'm glad we... No, hang on. That's enough of that. Because we got 2 boxes out of it. I nearly didn't...
The results have been incredible.
Incredible. Jar Jar? Bonk. Benson boy, yeah, that was definitely a bonk. She got bonked on the head and then bonked elsewhere. Help me, step bugs.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player.
Farwall, that is obscene. Help me, step bugs. Yeah, we did bounce on it crazy style. It's now, of course, illegal in the UK to do any step bugs content. And we've already spoken today, in a medieval level actually, about the fact that stuff's being censored all the time in the UK. But yeah, new legislation has been introduced to make it illegal to do scenarios in spicy content whereby people are related. And you know, sure, like in principle, I get it. Like, what, you know, you don't need that, surely. But equally, it's another thing where it's like, if everyone involved is okay with it, if the actor and director and the person watching it and their partner, if they have one, if they're all absolutely fine with this scenario, maybe just let them decide, you know? We have violated terms of service, yeah. You can't have fun anymore. Oh, what? Come on, Bugs. Thank you. It is a bit of an odd thing to target. Yeah, it kind of is. There's worse to target, I guess. And obviously, a lot of it has already been targeted. You're like, you know, all the very worst kinds of content are illegal and quite right. Okay, is that... Have we done it? Yes? I'm not sure we did this last time. Did we go in there on a barrel? I don't know if we did, but anyway, we can do it now. No, you're alright, Benson boy. I did get that. That you were being facetious. I just want to watch people fuck their dads. Is that really so bad? Yeah, right? No, I mean... It's a complicated issue because like that. Oh right, yeah, there was just something there. You don't even go in there. It's just there used to be a clock in there or something. It's like, you know, it's not for me, and I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. But also, you know, do I want to yuck it? Because if it happened in real life, obviously it would be obscene. But then there are lots of things that if they happen in real, like BDSM, you know, like I don't think that in real life people should be being whipped or whatever. You know, there's no scenario in real life outside of the bedroom where that should be okay, but it shouldn't be banned, you know, is my point. And so I think you could probably, there's an argument to say the same about almost anything. I suppose it's like whether it encourages it in real life. I guess that's probably what the lawmakers are saying. I don't know. It is a very complicated issue, and I probably shouldn't just be like, oh, I need to wait for this guy to be tired, I think. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that that's just a law that has passed now. Don't really have a horse in the race. Horse, obviously, you know, that's more my bag. But yeah, so there you go. Right, so now we can do a little sing-song here, and this is, remember that buzzard, the one that goes no 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 no. Remember this guy? If you know your Looney Tunes, this guy says no 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 no, I don't wanna. That's what he says. If you don't know him, take it from me. That was a fantastic impression by me there. Really good. Right, I definitely did this bit, but I'm not sure what, you know, there might be some, well, see, we've got to check all these nooks and crannies. Because there's going to be boxes around, and we do have to get all of them. We've got some dragons here. These ain't Spyro, let me tell you. These guys. They wish. Is it called Jim? I don't know. Is that's lost on me? Is it called Jim? Ooh. Oh, just stop! I just want to get the carrot. I don't even need the carrots. I've got 99, but that's just satisfying to do, isn't it? You know. Right. Okay. So now we leave. Please check your nooks and crannies and consult a physician if you notice any changes. Absolutely. Yeah. If you find a gigantic red box in your nooks and crannies, that's definitely something a doctor should be looking at. Can I leave this area? Yes, good, because that is the end of the level, and I think that's the mistake I made last time, in that there's more stuff going on here that I've not yet. I think I thought that looks like it would just be a side area, doesn't it? Because you come in through here, and then there's that one that's definitely a side area. So you go through there thinking it's a side area, but no, that's actually how you finish the level. Whereas in fact, I should have stuck around here and put these cannonballs, or whatever they are. Not cannonballs, because this is the medieval period. On these buttons. Oh, yeah, see, I should have known what you were... Yes, that is Jim from the Vicar of Dibley. Oh, I did already do that. Okay, I don't remember doing that. Again, that's on me. I should have known that. That is very much like Jim from the Vicar of Dibley, isn't it? Same melody that he plays on the piano. Right, I think we get a bunch of golden carrots out of this, and then we get a clock at the end as well. There he is. He's absolutely baked, this buzzard. Look at all the golden carrots. Yeah. So where does this go? His Royal Majesty's Garden, gardeners only. Any gardeners in the chat? Can you get me in? Right, if I drop down here. Oh, good, and we can just oxen free back up, so we don't have to ride the buzzard train again. Oh, get a little transition there. Right, and then down here, is that another clock? Yes. We're having a healthy harvest here now.
Ollie Ollie action free.
Ooh. Okay, cool. Blimp! Right, and now we jump up again, and we go to the garden, where I can think there's at least a couple of collectibles. I totally forgot about all these extra areas, but I mean, we couldn't have got to them anyway when we were here last, because we didn't have any of the powers. Incidentally, Jim's actor, Trevor Peacock, was in the episode of Jonathan Creek I watched earlier. I love Jonathan Creek. I've been thinking about watching it again recently, but I've watched it all through at least twice, if not 3 times, and I kind of feel like, do I need to leave it longer before I, like, why am I collecting these carrots just impulsively? I don't need any of them. Now I need one. Is there another golden carrot here? No. Acme crate. Good. It's like, yeah, I'm going to know the solutions though, aren't I? But it's not always about that, is it? It's just about that, you know, it's the characters and the writing and the comedy and the fact that it's so 90s. It's so... I absolutely adore, like, my favourite sitcom, and, right, this is coming from Peter Austin, right? Purveyor and lover of old media, particularly British, of various sorts. Now, you ask a Brit what their favourite sitcom is, they might say something modern, like The In-Betweeners or whatever, or if you ask, okay, what's your favourite classic sitcom? You're going to get the same names over and over again. You're going to get your Fawlty Towers, you're going to get your Only Fools and Horses, you know, perhaps a few people play a bit of a fast one and say Mr. Bean or something.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Hey. Hey. Where's he gone? Does he give me a carrot if I knock him down? Golden carrot?
Hey.
No. Stop. Is he faster than me? Okay, he's not dropping carrots. Okay. Right, and then I've got to pop these on here. These apples. In-Betweeners modern. I mean, it's compared to the classic sitcoms, In-Betweeners is a modern one, for sure. Certainly in terms of the style of humour, if nothing else. Okay, he's definitely not giving me golden carrots. But anyway, my favourite sitcom, without a doubt, is One Foot in the Grave. As much as I love Blackadder, Fawlty Towers, Mr. Bean, Some Mothers Do Have 'Em is up there as well for me in terms of classic sitcoms, and Only Fools and Horses. I'm not a fan of like Hello Hello and some of the other ones that you do see mentioned, but as much as I love all of those, I just adore One Foot in the Grave, and for a whole host of reasons. I think it's just, for one thing, it reminds me of my grandparents. Both Victor and Margaret are a lot like my maternal grandparents, which is nice, because I get to just, even though they live, you know, several hours drive away and I don't get to see them very often, I can always just stick on an episode of One Foot in the Grave. Just see my granddad moaning on the telly, and my grandma telling him to, you know, wind his neck in or whatever. And it's the same writer as Jonathan Creek. And you can see the shared DNA. You really can see it. You can kind of see that he probably works backwards a lot of the time. Like, One Foot in the Grave would always be the characters getting into ridiculous situations that you could only possibly get to them by deciding where you want to wind up and then going, okay, what needs to happen in order for these people to get there? Which isn't, I'm not saying that's unique to that show or to that writer, but what's he doing? What's he sneaking around for? Anyway, I'm going for this carrot. Just picking up apples. I'm a bit concerned that he's got stuff that I need. We've got one golden carrot missing. Also, this is not how physics work. That's not that's not right. Why is Daffy grabbing the apples? Is that just so that when I'm trying to do the apple challenge, it makes it difficult? Is that right? Is that what it's about? I'm just concerned that I need to do something to him. Which sounds a bit weird. To get like a golden carrot out of him or something, but maybe not. Anyway, we've probably got enough out of this. What about Red Dwarf? Yeah, sorry, I need to catch up on the chat. I've been gabbing on for ages about Jonathan Creek and One Foot in the Grave. In the name of the king! Red Dwarf, I've not watched enough Red Dwarf to have an opinion on it. I know how many people love it, but I need to just sit down and watch it because I really like a sort of 20th century British TV sci-fi. I love Blake Seven. I love Doctor Who, of course, like classic Doctor Who. And so I kind of feel like, oh, see, I think we have Mr. Golden Carrot. Hello, I am Mr. Golden Carrot. And a clock, because we're going to get one clock for getting all the Acme crates at the end. I am allowed to backtrack here, so I might just see what else is going on this way. And try and remember. I can always come back if I feel like I've missed something out. Beautifully animated, this game, from time to time, anyway. Right, see, yeah, there's a branching path here, and I don't think I did this last time. I think I went this way. Is there going to be a switch at the end that that allows me to, like, come back again or something? Like, maybe this. Also, whoops, also activates the one down here, possibly. Has it done? No, that one's still up. And there's this, which is already pressed. How do I... Oh! Alright. There was a flag. It showed me a flag. Do I need to raise a flag somewhere? Let me see. Let me carry on and see what happens. That fanfare that it just did does... I'm sure there's a bit in this game where you raise a series of flags, and as each one goes up, it goes ba-ba. So maybe I need to do several flag raises. Ah, okay, here we go. Oh no, we've got to come back again. Well, it's alright. We'll be able to just beeline here, I think, when we come again. That's fine. It doesn't actually take that long to get up here if you're not hanging around trying to do everything. Although we may need to get all the cubes again. It might be that I don't go for 100% in this game. I just want to... Oops. Oh, I looked away while I got burnt. I don't know which way I'm going now. Oops. So, yeah, Red Dwarf, I need to watch more of that. Keeping Up Appearances, that's a good shout, Pup Wheelie. I do really like that too. And I like Bottom. We all like Bottom, but yeah, with Rick Mayall, it's a good one. Black Canary is annual Christmas TV for me. Jonathan Creek in the Snow.
Do I detect a tear of frustration?
Gideon.
Is everyone laughing at you?
Keeps coming up. Rick Mayall, I was talking about him already, and then you mentioned him as well in the chat as I'm reading through. So there you go. Yeah, it's a good one. So I'm like reading backwards through the chat here. Watched that last week. Whole time couldn't get Hogs of War sound alerts out of my head when he was talking to Jonathan. What's your game? Tiddlywinks, what's yours?
Just because you're great at everything doesn't mean everyone likes you.
Hey Peter, I have a question for you that I already asked Ben. Which would you prefer, a massive sub bomb or a huge donation? Oh my goodness. Oh crikey. I mean, probably Sub Bomb is better because it other people benefit from it. You know, they get to have the benefit of being a subscriber. But I mean, you know, no pressure to do either, obviously. But yeah, if that I guess that would be the answer to the question. I think more people benefit than just me from a Sub Bomb, I assume. Twitch probably takes a cut, but that's fine. Very nice of you to even ask the question. I wonder what Ben said. Oh, this is annoying that we don't have the fan magic, but we're good. We'll be back. The young ones, see, I feel like, given that I do like Bottom and Rick Mail, Ben made Nate decide. Fence sitter Potter. I mean, Nate should always decide if Nate is offering something, and everyone who's offering anything should always decide at the end of the day. But you know, if I feel like that's the best way to do it, right? I don't know. Okay, here we go. The question is whether we left a crate behind on that fan bit that I wasn't able to do, and whether we then need to bother with these crates. But I should probably do it. Can I just, like, damage abuse to get over here? Because you get carrots out of it, so honestly, might be easier to do that. Yeah, and then there's one over there. That just leaves one more. You can tell I play Spyro. Sometimes that's the best way to get over the evil juice in Spyro. Just take the hit, you know? Right, there's not like a crate over there that's beyond the render distance, is there? Hang on, let me just come over here and make sure. No. 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 Oh, some of these are going up and down. Why are they going up and down? That makes me feel like I need to... Where's that one going? Does it just sort of hover over here a bit? Yeah, okay. Whoa! Do you think you'll do Haven after Bugs? Yeah, I will. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe not immediately after, probably immediately after, but I just don't want to absolutely promise that I will in case something else comes up. Like, at some point I need to, I want to do my charity stream because I'm keen to crack on with PS1 Harry Potter, because I know that people are looking forward to seeing me play that, so I kind of feel like sooner the better for that. But so possibly I would do a charity stream after Bugs on a Thursday, and then do PS1 Potter games back to back. And then that would leave us free to do Haven. But we don't have to do Harry Potter straight away. Ouch! Come on, boys. Ouch! Ouch! I'm getting dizzy. Ouch! Okay. Ouch! Ouch! Okay, here we go. So clearly, one of the boxes was up top. But we harvested quite a lot from there, I think, and our total now is pretty good. And we can get a golden carrot. We've got 70 clocks, which I think we needed for something, right? For one of the levels. So that's pretty good. You ever play that weird Skittles game that you'd hardly ever know as a Skittles game? Yeah, I don't know if I've played it, but I'm very much aware of it. Did we play it for Weirdest Games Ever, maybe? It's the kind of game we would play on Weirdest Games Ever. I'm just not sure if we ever got around to doing it. Oh, yes. Okay, another medieval level. See, that is where we can get a power.
Let me save your position.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Didn't Ben just ask for the cash equivalent in the used notes? I need to go to bed. Ta-ra, Peter. Good night, everyone. Good night, Boring Loner. Thanks for being here. Have a good sleep. And maybe check out the VOD. So, this is another medieval level, but it's snowy. So it will be a break from what we've seen. Or we could go to Dimension X. What do we think? Chat. Dimension X? Or snow level? Which is not very medieval, so it's not going to be too samey. Let me know, chat. Tell me what you think. I'm going to go and redeem my carrot. Carrots. Have I... Yeah, done the one in here. I'll just quickly head to the Stone Age while you guys vote on where we're going to go. Snow, 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 says the chat. The Stone Age. Snow, snow. We all hate Dimension X, don't we? It's alright. I don't hate it, but it's not. I keep forgetting what the amount on this one is. 80, okay. I hope there are a lot of clocks available in the snow level. But then again, once we've got the fan ability, which I think we get at the end of the snow level, then that's going to open a lot of doors for us. Almost literally. It will mean going back once again to that one we've just visited and using the magic fan, but that's fine. 8 clocks. Okay, so that's more than enough. And I don't think there'll be anything here that's locked behind an ability that we don't have, because I think we've got all of... Oh no, we still don't have Open Sesame. So I don't know. Maybe we get Open Sesame here, not the fans.
Hey,
The Trickster God.
A rabbit. No.
Darkened Sky.
No.
Is that what it was called?
Yes. See?
I've definitely talked about it on a triple jump list, I think. Maybe it was like weird like product place, like promotional games you didn't know existed, you know, stuff like or maybe not didn't know existed, but you know, Sneak King, and there was one made of the, is it like the 7-Up logo or something? Who's the what is the drink that has the little like red circle with shades
to receive a clock symbol
as a mascot? Maybe they don't anymore, but they certainly used to back when Fido Dido was the 7-Up game. Cool Spot is the one I'm thinking of. Right. The witch model really needs some textures. Yeah, she looks good, doesn't she? This is interesting. If you step down here, you'll go into a cutscene where you slide down the hill. And you happen to grab the carrots, but if you enter that cutscene too far to the left or right, he'll slide down the part of the hill and miss the carrots entirely. So you have to enter that correctly. You can't adjust once you've started moving, you know? Right, so we've got some snowmen. And they got stuff inside them. We actually do have to collect carrots at this point because we need some more. This one's a top hat. Sometimes it's easier to roll than kick stuff in this game. So as long as you touch something while you're rolling, you'll pretty much get it. Was there something on the roof there? There's a golden carrot there. Sneaky. That's very sneaky. Right, and then we can bounce on the hat. Nice. More carrots. Yeah, I never played Cool Spot, but that is the one I'm talking about. I think that was in there. And then... yeah, what else? There are some really weird promotional games. Obviously, there's things like M&M's, a couple of M&M's games. This snowman has a duck bill. Can you guess why? That's why. So we can now actually have a snowball fight. So if I go over to these piles... Oops. And I think if I hit him with snowballs, he'll drop golden carrots. Or maybe this is just a place where you can have a snowball fight with Daffy Duck just for fun. Oh. Ordinary carrots. If I hit him 3 times, do I get a golden carrot, maybe? Oh, oh damn it. Just stand still. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, he got cover under the roof. Smarty's Meltdown. That's one, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go video game rule of 3s and try and get him once more. And I'm going to assume that... Yes, okay, there we go. Just leave him out of it. Smarty's Meltdown. Oh no! My exosuit has been hit! So yeah, if I slide down here way off to the side... Oh no, this is a staircase. Okay. I've never heard of Fido Dido. Am I even saying that right? Is it Fido Dido? I assume Fido Dido, but who knows? Fido as in stereotypical dog name, and Dido as in I will go down with this ship and I won't put my hands up and surrender. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Man, I could do with a cup of tea right now, actually. Might have one after the stream. Here he is. It's Moyle. Moyle, old Goyle.
Hello, Travel Hare. I can teach you a magical trick if you like.
Which Hazel has stolen my spell book? I don't know, Merlin. Which one?
Say hocus
Dido is an opera.
over this symbol to reach a too high ground or object.
I do love Daffy, even if he's a twat, yeah. Hocus Pocus. So now we can do fans, which is a kind of a weirdly specific magic spell. But if we say Hocus Pocus, Hocus Kiss, Pocus Kiss. Oh yeah, we've got ice physics here as well, which is not good. If we don't helicopter our way onto the shattered ones, then they just break underneath us immediately. If we don't... yes, if we say... Whoops. Hocus Pocus. Then we can make a fan appear. Like a desk fan. Like a really big... Or like from a fan boat, you know? Like in the Everglades. And it like blows you up into the air. Oh, into the air. Hang on, I didn't get enough momentum there. Okay, I think once I'm on these, I can walk without sneaking and do a skid. I just have to not slam down onto it, which is good because it means I can build up a bit of momentum for my jumps. It would be bad if I couldn't do that. The Skittles game. It's so weird, that Skittles game, yeah. I'll have to look into it more. I imagine it's not very good, like, from a technical standpoint. It's probably kind of crap. Is that the one... No. I get it mixed up in my head with the one, the last... Was it called The Last Unicorn or something? The one that we played at Triple Jump. It was the worst game of, like, 2023 or something. Maybe not the worst game, but one of the worst, and we picked it for the stream. Was that something about a unicorn? You know, the sort of fantasy... You were like a prince, and there was a wizard, and a... You know, that kind of thing. And in my head, I get that mixed up with the Skittles game, weirdly, because I think it was that kind of, you know... Quite stereotypical, overdone fantasy tropes. We've got some dragons here. They make great noises, and they drop lots of treats.
Great!
The California Raisins. Whenever people talk about a song sung by the Cranberries, I always pictured the California Raisins in my head. I get them mixed up. Oops. Can't even think of a song by the Cranberries, but yeah. If anyone ever says, oh yeah, you know that song by the Cranberries? And in my head I see those like stop motion... like little raisins holding saxophones. That's who the Cranberries are in my mind. I don't think I need... Whoa! Jeez. Oh my, you get really high doing that. I don't think I knew that they had any video games though. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that much, but can't say I'm aware of the California Raisins video games. No. Hey. There is that Simpsons gag. And now we return to the 1996 holiday classic, Christmas with the California Prunes. And then there's like actual stop motion. Oh, these are all Open Sesame. Only magical words can open this gate. Yeah, but I know the words. It's Open Sesame, which is what you do. It's the first step to making a nice burger. Open Sesame. Add a bit of sauce. Insert. Insert patty. Oh. Oh yeah, these golden stars are the ones that go da-da. Oh, and it might be... Oh, maybe we get 2 spells from this level. I think at the top of... So... There's a carrot henge in this level, hence the name the Carrot Henge Mystery. And as you'll see when we get our first star... Which, in fact, it might be up here, the Carrot Henge. Oh, yikes. The camera shake is strong. Enjoy the rest of work, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Boom. Oh, there's a... Okay. So there's a clock in there.
Nice day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Find the 5 missing stone signs and the clock you're looking for will appear here in Carrot Henge.
I mean, it's right
I
there.
can teach you a magical trick if you
Yes.
like.
Teach me Open Sesame.
All right. Listen carefully, Rabbit. Say Open Sesame over this symbol and you will be able to open a magic door.
Excellent. We've got all the spells now. Peter, shouldn't you be in bed? What, you mean because it's 10:05 and I've normally stopped streaming by now? I started half an hour late and I'm streaming half an hour late, if that's what you're getting at. If only I had as healthy a bedtime. Oh look. Haha, I saw the skid marks on the floor as it... Yeah, no, yes. Oh, these are all... Oh wow, okay, just the first one that I tried. I wish I had a healthy bedtime, like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but I don't. Ooh, barely. There we go. And he misses it, and it goes up, and then it slams down. Ba-ba. See, that's what I remembered. You know, the fanfare from earlier with the flag? But anyway, now we can open Sesame on all of these gates, and they've all got a little puzzle in them.
Open Sesame.
Because it's late and you're very tiny. Yeah, no, fair point. But, I stay up too late. All day, every day. And I shouldn't. Ooh. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, I have to sneak on that, I suppose. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, I'm trying to skid uphill here. And I I can see all these stalactites. Okay, so we can't walk on this because he'll whack us with his quarterstaff. In fact, it looks like a full staff to me. But we can swing him round and then kick him. We get the golden carrot and the star and the Acme box. Perks of being self-employed. I mean, yeah, but not really because I still have to get up at a normal time. Occasionally I let myself have a little sleep in, a little snooze. Started a bit later than normal today, but yeah, usually still have to be up at and working at 9 a lot of the time. Depends on how much I've got on, but yeah. A quarterstaff is just a staff when you're tiny like Peter. Yeah, I have to use a quarterstaff. Hoping to one day graduate onto half staff. You're a fellow night owl, and that's totally okay. Morning people look at us like we're crazy, but we're not. We're just wired that way. I know, I feel that way. I get so creatively energized from like 8 PM onwards. Which is not... It's not the way the world is built. It's not built around me. Is this where I came from? The Frozen Duck Valley. Hang on. Have I come from here? Wait. No, I don't even want to go through there yet. I want to do all of these open sesames first. Because that might be a bad way to go.
Open sesame.
I'm such a sleepy boy and neither a morning person or a night person. Well, you know. Racket hair. Oh. Whoops. Okay. So this is deep snow. Oh, they're trying to get me. Okay, so I guess through... Can I come out of here? Is this not deep snow? Okay, this is fine. I can get up here. Get some tennis rackets for my shoes. Which now means I can defeat these boys. Golden carrot? Yeah, that's what we want. And then we've got a carrot henge star, and we've got a clock. We've got loads of stuff. Got him. My poor little brother has hypersomnia. He's got, like, narcolepsy plus. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Can't say I've specific like that I've heard of hypersomnia. I mean, obviously I can immediately understand what it entails, but it's not something I've encountered before in terms of like either knowing someone who's got it or having even heard about it. But I'm aware of narcolepsy. I seem to have the option of either going to bed at 8 PM and drifting through occasional spots of snoozing, then waking several times to read for a while, then snoozing again, or staying up till 1 AM and hoping to just fall unconscious till 9 AM the next day. Yeah, if I go to bed too early, doomed. Doomed to not sleep. In fact, I generally, a lot lately, I think pretty much since I went self-employed, so maybe it's like some kind of latent stress in the back of my mind, but I quite consistent, or not super consistently, but, you know, maybe just less than half the time, wake up at, like, 4:30 in the morning. And then, you know, I do go back to sleep, but it's just annoying, you know. And I can tell the difference between... Oh, that was lucky. I can tell the difference between when I've slept through the night. You know, on like, the sweet and... well, not entirely rare, but, you know, slightly less common occasions where I... Wait, what? Wait, so I'm meant to only have 2 of each. Is that... No! I didn't mean to do that. Doing a puzzle like this on ice physics is great. Okay, there we go. So they're all done now. Oh, that's weird. It's like, okay, remember where 3 of them are, but only activate 2 of them. I suppose that's a slightly more unique way of doing a very overdone puzzle type. yeah, just like, you know, always frequently wake up at 4:30. And then I drop back to sleep, but, you know, on the nights when I don't wake up at 4:30 and I sleep through, I can really feel the difference. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, I wish I didn't keep waking up all the time in the night. It's not caffeine that does it. It doesn't even appear to be sleep hygiene in general, because, you know, my sleep hygiene's not great in terms of looking at screens and things before bed, and sometimes I eat or drink a little bit close to sleep when I shouldn't do. But even when I account for all that and I do good stuff, even for long periods of time, still get my random 4 a.m. wake-up call sometimes. Same, if I go to bed early, I just lay there not going to sleep because my body is just like, nope. Yeah. My brain doesn't turn off. I'm just, you know, I want to go and write or edit or, you know, just do stuff. I get so inspired and driven at like 9 o'clock at night, which is not... It's not ideal. I mean, it wouldn't matter so much if I was just completely on my own clock. And being self-employed does help to an extent, but I'm self-employed, but I still work with people. Obviously, I work with Ben, principally, but, you know, I work with other people in terms of, you know... Yikes. Oh, wait, I have to sneak on this, don't I? And, you know, also I live with someone, my wife, who... works a normal schedule and, you know, goes to bed at a reasonable time and then has to get up in the morning. So, you know, is that all of them? Have I done it? Yes, I have. So that makes it a little bit tricky. If I was just some sort of lone wolf alpha, if I was just you know, if I lived alone or with other night owls, then it wouldn't be so bad, because I could just live like a night owl, but no. Okay. People are thinking about going to sleep now because we're reminding... we're talking about sleep hygiene. Yeah, the stream ends in 15 minutes, so... Right, now I just need... Oh, see, we've got another Open Sesame here, but even though we've got... Oh, no, I thought that one was shut. So, yeah, that's the checkpoint. So this is where I came out. So I think Frozen Duck Valley is where I've been, but I didn't want to go in here in case this was going to, like, take me somewhere I can't return from. But it looks like up on the Carrot Henge, that's actually the level exit. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I know I can definitely get back there, because it's how you finish the level. Society just says we've got to do everything between 8 and 6, but I say society can bugger off. That's right. I should start streaming from, you know, like 2 a.m. to you know, 5 a.m., shouldn't I? No. I shouldn't. And I won't. Ooh. The bell is for Mr. Austin, not for us. That's right. I see you packing up your books. I'll be homework for next Monday's stream. The homework is don't watch or play Crash Bandicoot 1, because you'll find next stream boring if you do. That's the homework. No Crash 1 between now and Monday. We're playing some PS1 Crash Bandicoot on Monday. It's going to be a lovely time. Going to work our way through the PS1 trilogy, and then maybe go straight on to Crash 4 after that, potentially. Or we could play games in between each Crash game, maybe.
Left some stuff behind you.
I did not leave some stuff behind me. I left a red crate. Oh, God. Well, it's fine, because we're not 100%ing this game.
Save your position.
It's decided. No Spyro Year of the Dragon.
Thanks,
Well, I didn't...
Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Well, I suppose I did play Spyro 1 and then Spyro 2, didn't I? I didn't really think about it like that. It's not... In my head, the 2 Spyro streams I've done have not been me playing Spyro 1 and me playing Spyro 2. They just both happen to have come in that order. but I just wanted to play both of those two mods. So, but no, I'll probably just do a standard run through the Spyro trilogy at some point. So we will play Spyro Year of the Dragon eventually. So, what's just happened? We can now say Hocus Pocus, which gives us the ability to conjure fans. What? No 100%? I didn't agree with that. Well, we could try for 100%, but I'm not even sure where... Like, some of these items, it's not even that I know... You know, like, oh, I see there's a thing over there, but I don't have the ability to get it or whatever. It's like, I don't even know how to do it sometimes. Or where the stuff is. How are we for carrots? Okay. Is there any level where I've not redeemed 99 carrots? Maybe Dimension X? Nice. Cool. I think that might be all of the golden carrots we can get now. So, the magic hair blower, which we've just unlocked, is a bit... Okay, that looks good. Is like a reasonably substantial level, whereas I think this, given there's only one clock, this is probably another boss fight. So we will try this. Got UFO. Nice. Oh, okay. This one's kind of weird. I can't remember how hard it is. It reminds me of the mansion from Tomb 1. And I don't know how like that it really is. Okay, I'm just racing to the top. So maybe it's not so bad. On your mark. Set. Oh, you cheeky beggar. Doors. Just tried a random door. It seems to have been... Oh, seems to have worked. Two. Yeah. Seems to be working. Can I maybe, like, just complete this? And get the clock. I'm going to try number 3. No. Number 4. Yes. If I... Oh, no. Damn it. So many rocks. See, it's just a bit of a maze. I don't quite know. Okay, yeah, up here. So what I'm thinking of doing is trying to just get to the end to get the clock from Marvin, and then I can come back later. I can just jump straight back in. There we go. Have I won? And get all the golden carrots when I'm not under the pressure. Da-da! Here he comes. Too slow. Oh, he's got great little tiny feet. That's what it's like being me.
Very angry.
Great!
Skateboarding Dragon. It's arguably the worst part of a game I fucking love. The worst part of that game is surely the escort mission with the mushrooms, where you have to like head bash the mushrooms out of the way of the little glow bug characters.
You left some stuff behind you.
I know I left some stuff behind me, Merlin. I'll go get it.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
I also quite enjoyed the skateboarding Rai Wi-Fi. I didn't mind it so much. The mushrooms is terrible, agreed, but the escort and Ripto's Rage is worse. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know which one I hate more, to be honest. You could be right, but I don't know. Okay, so we're not going to worry so much about winning the race this time. Assuming, even if I lose the race, I get to take my... Oh, there's a carrot there. Okay, hang on. Oh, I should have jumped across there. Hang on, let's grab this carrot first. Where does this number 3 go? Does it also bring us up here? Yeah. Oh, damn, that's a long... Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Yes, I'm assuming even if I lose the race... Oh, can I just drop down here? Yeah. Hopefully I still get to take my carrots with me. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, I didn't go through number 1. I went through number 2 before. Oh, God, that brings me all the way back here, I think. Is that... Oh, that came out of number 3. Okay, and if I go through number 3, do I come out of number 1? No, I come out... Oh, jeez, okay. So I think number 2 is the right one, but let's head to the left first and just see what there is. Ah, there you go. See, there's a carrot. That was worth doing.
Wow! I am not an animal.
An animal?
I am Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my God, the Macaroni Prince and Raiders. There's an awful lot of you. Hello, 90 people. Lovely to see you all. Thanks for coming in. Goodness me, how did you... What... Help. Time out.
It's a sheep.
We won this race already. We're just here to get golden carrots. Welcome to my channel.
It's a sheep.
All these flipping followers. I can swear here if I want to, actually. We're a turmeric community.
It's a sheep.
Oh my God, please don't get hit by rocks on my behalf. It's too late. It's too late. I've been crushed.
It's a sheep.
Oh my God, all these followers. Hello to everyone. Welcome to the flock. You're all sheep. You're all following each other like mindless sheep. Oh my God, I can't cope with this. This is lovely. Thank you so much for the raid. Have we got...
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. I've already completed this level.
It's a sheep.
It's a race level, and I'm just collecting collectibles now, so we're fine.
It's a sheep.
We will now be welcoming sheep for the remainder of the stream, I think. I can't even dive down a rabbit. The performance anxiety is major. Hello, I'm Peter. This is TinyPeterPlays. I'm not really that small. I'm just far away. And here we play retro games mostly. I've just finished on my Monday slot because I stream on Mondays as well. I've just finished modded Spyro 2, which was a lot of fun.
It's a sheep.
You're a sheep. It's a sheep. Thanks for the follow. We had a great time with modded Spyro 2. It was the challenge mode mod. So if you've perhaps raided me here because of the category, and maybe you guys are into your PS1 stuff, then you might have a good time watching the VODs for the Spyro challenge mode mod. All the stuff was moved around. Some of the bosses were changed. Some really clever stuff. Have we got them all? Still 2 more. So, it's lovely to see you all. Thank you so much. Please don't listen to the common scum saying we're a turmeric community. What kind of a community are you? I think that's what I need to know before I welcome all of you wonderful followers. Because, you know, depending on which herbs and spices you're interested in. You know, turmeric, it turns stuff yellow, doesn't it? It's a dodgy one. You've got to be careful with turmeric. I think it stains. Nice, mostly. Okay, well, that's good. I've never once completed Spyro, but I reckon I've watched so many people complete all the games on stream before. Well, you know, you might still enjoy the... This is pretty much undodgeable, it feels like. I'm still missing 2 golden carrots somewhere. But yeah, the challenge mode mod is really good. I've got a VODs channel, youtube.com/@TinyPeterPlays. So you can, anyone who's interested in watching that can go and catch up on the VODs right now if they so wish. We're missing some golden carrots. I can't see them anywhere. They're not hard to miss. Turmeric helps with inflammation, though. Don't come for turmeric. Okay. I am one for I don't know necessarily if natural remedies is the right word, but I drink peppermint tea when I've got a bad tum-tum. If I get indigestion or whatever, I have a nice peppermint tea and it, you know, it's probably placebo as much as anything else. Oh, okay, well here's 1 golden carrot. Probably placebo as much as anything else, but it does make me feel like I feel better. Someone on a ledge where I fell to. Oh, really? Love all these doors that lead to each other. That's great. Hang on, let's go through here. What about number 5? Peppermint is good for tummies. That's right. Yeah. Aha! Here it is. And that's it. That's the last one. So now we can just cut out of here. And then we're good. So I think this way. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. We can just use this button to get up. Peppermint tea and ginger are good for tummies. Yeah, ginger's... Whoa, don't knock me off. Ginger is a good one. For sure. Oh, no, he's on a timer. I'm doing really badly on this level. Anyway, we've got our carrots. That's the important thing. Psyllium husk fiber is good for bowels. Is that right? Did not know that. But it could be. I put ginger spice in everything. I love gingerbread. Gingerbread biscuits. I love gingerbread as in, like, the biscuity kind. Like a gingerbread man. But also gingerbread, the more traditional kind. Like, I hope I get to keep these golden carrots that I've collected. I'll be really cross if I don't. Like parkin. Like ginger cake, which is sometimes called gingerbread, even though it's cake. That's good stuff. That's what most fiber supplements are, really. The husk fiber. I just like food. Yeah, well, fair enough. Like banana bread is cake. Yeah, but the banana bread of the ginger world. I'm a big fan of that. As much as you know, just as much as I'm a fan of gingerbread like biscuits. Ginger nuts. I do like ginger nuts.
Yeah. Goodbye, Moyle.
Goodbye, Moyle. Okay, well there we go. I'm going to give a huge shout out to all these lovely followers, actually. There were so many of them, but hello to the Macaroni Prince. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you to Laws Bobbins, Roy of Science, Adadad, Herad, or Her4D, Robin Ellis, Frosty M89, Tarico Buenorico, Rewild, and Wellsy Wells. Really appreciate you guys coming in and the following. That's very kind. I'll be playing some more Bugs Bunny this time next week. Well, I start 3 hours earlier than this time. I've been streaming 3 hours. 7 PM GMT. And on Monday, 4 PM GMT, I'm going to be starting Crash Bandicoot 1, PS1. A game I know very, very well. I've played it a million times, but I thought it might be fun to just kind of stream the trilogy bit by bit. So that's what we're doing. But as is often the way with raids, you know, people drop in and then you suddenly see the time and it's like, damn. Technically the end of my stream now. And I've got a lovely wife who wants to go to bed and is really sick at the moment. She's got the worst cold right now. And I streamed half an hour later than normal because of reasons. And, you know, she was like, I don't mind if you stream half an hour later, that's fine. She's desperate for sleep, so I am going to wrap it up there, despite the lovely influx of people. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully I'll see some more of you in the future. But there you go, that was a bit more Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. I had a nice time, and I hope you did as well. I thank you for the best wishes for Amy. She's okay. She's turned a corner, but she was really bad the other day.
Thank you, my darling. Thank
you, my darling, to Vinza Delling, if I've said that right, for subscribing via Prime. Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get a Twitch sub with that at no extra cost. So you can redeem that against me if you like, and you get all the benefits of being a subscriber without paying any more. So lovely. I'll send everyone's best wishes to Amy. She's doing all right now, but she started a coughing fit last night, and it went on for that long that I was like, do I call someone? Like, she just started, and almost couldn't breathe because she just couldn't stop coughing and could barely snatch enough air in between coughs to inhale. I was like, do I need to take her to hospital? Is she going to get in the car and cough all the way there and cough her way into the hospital and be like, I need oxygen? Anyway, she was all right. She's doing better. Cool. So it was a bit scary, Wellesley was, but yeah, she's great now. Right, there we go. Well, that's the end. Thanks so much for dropping in, and hopefully I'll see some of you on Monday, 4 p.m. GMT, some Crash Bandicoot 1. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the raids, and thanks to everyone who's subbed and cheered today. It's been lovely. Is there an... We should raid onwards, shouldn't we? Let's do that. Are any of my dear friends streaming at the moment? I don't think anyone in my kind of immediate community is currently live, so I would welcome suggestions. Yeah, no one I follow or anything is currently streaming. Maybe you could raid someone with low views playing a game you like. I could do. How's best to do that? I just look for the category. Let me look up Spyro the Dragon live channels. Yeah, and then you just pick one, don't you? How about DG Bubbles has 2 views. We're gonna raid DG Bubbles. DG_Bubbles. Go and say hello to DG Bubbles, who is currently streaming a bit of Spyro the Dragon. It looks like the Reignited trilogy. The stream is called She's So Pretty on Top, Drop Dead Gorgeous, Throwback Thursday, 692 out of 700 wishlist donate. I don't know if this is like... I don't know what kind of streamer this is, but hey, they're playing some Spyro, so, you know, I can't attest to what that means. She's so pretty on top, drop dead gorgeous, but I'm sure it's going to be great. So go and say hello to DG Bubbles from me and enjoy some Spyro. Lovely. Thanks for dropping by, everyone, and I'll see you very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. See ya.